Greetings once more. Things have taken a different turn. Our pirates, of course, find themselves beyond the borders of Galarian, the borders of the material planes, the fates of gods and men, the twisted ways of those of the divine. Can't be said for sure. Will they be done in by these politics, manipulated by the divine? The questions reign. What does this all mean? What do gifts from the gods mean for them? And will all this excitement detract from the job at hand? There's a man that needs killing. And of course, they aren't quite there yet, are they? So join me again. Sit down. Another round of drinks. It's time to continue. Me tale. Greetings. That popped up. Yay! Look, you know, I can break everything by doing this, and it breaks everything, and I can do that, and it unbreaks it, and that's the difference between something being full screen on one of my monitors and not, and I do not know why that exists. Hey, breaking. The world is broken. It's fine. So, anyway, you're not yet. Now you are.
Ooh, hello.
For some reason, the stream for me is like in the past, which is weird, but okay.
You're just living in the past, man.
That's a Twitch issue that kind of exists.
The stream for me is like 5 minutes behind.
Man, you just
try pausing it and unpausing it. That sometimes
try or just refresh
or refreshing
the page.
What happened
was
I paused it and then unpaused it real quick and then like another ad rolled. I don't know. Things are getting funky out here. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Okay, Twitch is weird. Doesn't matter.
Yep. How's everybody doing today? I hope we're all doing great today. It is time for, of course, Buccaneers Shackled Sea. Hey, last week, they ended up in a very nice place that's very mechanical and very orderly, and it's got some inevitables in it, you know?
We ended up in a place that is the exact opposite of most of us.
It is. It really is.
How this is a series of events. I know individually how the series of events happen. The logical part of my brain understands the series of events, but the other parts of my brain just can't conceptualize how they led me here.
Yeah, how this man was allowed to enter.
Yeah, this is one of those of all the gin joints in all the world. You had to walk into the one on Mechanist. No, it's not Mechanist. Damn.
What's
it called here?
Axis. Yeah.
Axis. Damn it. No, I said the other one. Go port.
Doesn't know his lore, what a weirdo.
Mm-hmm. Cringe. No, that's just in character.
Yep.
Well, you mean Yaalkol doesn't have a deep understanding of Planescape?
What would you guys do if I just did the one intelligence skill I had was knowledge plates? Actually, I have a deep and intimate understanding of the multiverse.
I'm very impressed.
It's the only thing I understand. That and Beaver.
God.
Then Beaver.
And by God, I mean Besmaro.
As long as it's not...
I'm sorry, where were we exactly?
We're in a meeting room being sassed by
That's right. We're
the God of Law.
The God of Law.
A pirate queen and a demigod.
She didn't sass us that much. She was mostly just naturally sassy. And then
I got told I had a 20% chance of making it to Besmaro. Okay, that's pretty sassy. Okay,
it's pretty low.
Yeah, I know. Like, what the fuck? I'm level 13. That's good odds.
I'm the best sailor in the universe.
That's good odds.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, think about it this way. She's giving you better than the die roll on that. Like, that's good odds. Like, she could actually roll a d6. Like, if she roll, it's like, hey, roll it. Well, the d4s don't exist in this world. That's illegal. Those are called caltrops.
No, just for that.
Ah.
One. There's that.
So you're saying daggers don't exist
go.
because they roll d4s?
Not real. My eyes
They're
do
not-
not see.
They're not real. But yeah, we basically we ended when we literally all agreed to get the boon of a god.
Yes, that's yes.
Yeah.
That's
You
what it
Each
was.
has to get Besmara.
Pharasma hit me up.
Mm-hmm.
Desna.
Desna, and we've got someone that took up
Abadar.
Abadar's.
So strange.
Yeah, you got Abadar, the wizard.
I'm sorry, that's amazing.
The wizard was just like, I don't really vibe with Besmar. I'm like, fine, don't get Besmar. And I'm just like, you'll take my deal, loser.
That was genuinely just like a
I
funny thing to say.
What about my
How
deal?
I feel about you, and then he's like,
To be honest,
Never would have seen it coming. A chaotic guy taking a lawful god's boon. Total for chaos, dude.
that's actually the most. You know what? He's right. He's the goat on chaos.
I'll be real though, okay? Of all of our deals, he got one straight from an actual god. So like his deal's kind of like his deal's actually kind of like more
His deal
impressive.
has also more consequence.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
It's
from a
fine.
god.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. We don't talk about context.
He's a pirate with a god of
Yes,
law.
I'm
and
just-
future as
I'm
well.
just saying, it's probably pretty obvious that Abadar is really... Look, the idea of the rest of you being involved with deities maybe doesn't stand well with him, so he wants to get some influence in there to, like, maybe do some things later on. I don't know. We'll find out. Just
Hey, Avadar's welcome to have a seat at the table.
Look, and the only reason we did this is because the Inevitables basically said, yeah, be our bitch losers, accept our deal. We're like, pass?
I believe
Yeah.
That was
the deal was
basically
make
it.
these specific changes or be erased from history.
Yeah, like,
that was
no,
it. It was.
there.
I
Probably
probably.
guys that have to be lawful. Maybe I'm following the pirate slot to be not lawful.
Yeah. I gotta be honest.
Mhm.
Maybe they just needed some lessons in negotiation. Maybe that was a starting place. Maybe we could have negotiated them down a little bit. We don't know.
I
Maybe
asked
rather
him-
than erase from history, maybe just erase from current history,
okay,
but we just
okay.
keep the past. Maybe they
Yeah,
just kill
okay.
us for normal.
Look, all right, you don't negotiate if your starting balance is here to keep it on camera, right? The balance is literally on the furthest ends. Like you don't even like that's like
Sure.
not even feel you entertain. You're like start somewhere more reasonable, okay?
Are you supposed to be like, all right, well, maybe not, erase me from history, but like, what about we go to Sunday mass every 3 days? Like,
I
every
would do
Thursday
that.
night?
Shit.
Exactly. Penance.
wait,
We
how
can,
do you
we
go
can
to-
put other stuff on the table.
How do you go to Sunday Mass every 3 days? What do you
That's the
just
thing.
ask?
No. Once we're the king, we can make every 3 days
Day
Sunday.
Sunday. Every day Sunday.
Okay,
Yeah, dude, fuck it. We'll make every day Sunday.
But they're all labeled, Sunday dash
Sunday
M.
1. Yeah.
Sunday 1, Sunday 2.
No, I love the Sunday dash M, so everyone still calls them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah,
But we
yeah.
effectively changed nothing. This
Yeah,
is
so that was the
literally just so we could say we were going to Sunday Mass.
Yeah, exactly.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
That's awesome. That's better.
Right.
Wednesdays.
Chester got a promotion. Chief calendar.
Yeah.
Chief of the calendar. He'll make all additions to the calendar from now on.
Animals, all of it.
God, I can't wait for Casuals Friday. We're all looking forward to Casuals Friday.
Right.
Casual Friday.
I mean, the problem is they still have a Sunday. It's still Sunday.
No, that's just
It's Sunday.
Sunday squared.
It's sun. It's
Yeah, yeah.
Sunday squared
Oh.
or day sun. Day sun.
No, it's
Ooh, I like that one. That sounds mysterious, and plus it kind of mixes it up a little bit.
Yeah, it's a
just
little,
just to give you the days
chaotic
of the
bit.
week so you remember
like
them,
that.
because
Like
it's
that.
funny. It's Moon Day, Toil Day, Wheel Day, Oath Day, Fire Day, Star Day, and then Sunday.
Oath
Sunday
Day
doesn't exist, which
is insanely cool.
Fuck toil day. Who wants to toil all day?
Yeah, I'm
bro.
sorry.
people
outta
who
here.
make money normally.
Yo,
Will we replace Toil Day with Spoil Day?
People
Oh my god!
That's when you
have
get
normal
all your
life
spoils.
job, guys. Jesus.
That now Yaalkol is going to be a fucking office manager from the '90s. I'm gonna be every day, every toil day. I'm gonna be like, toil day again, huh, guys? Can't wait till we get to Oath Day. You know, I remake those oaths, everyone.
It's when it's advantageous to sign contracts and oaths. Fire Day is the most often market day, and Moon Day is when there's holidays, and Sunday is the only day off you get in a week. It's a stakes day week in this world. Sorry. But you're adventurers / pirates. You have 7-day weeks because you don't have days off. You're busy pirating and adventuring.
It's true.
Yeah, this is the world the left wants. 6-day work weeks. No, we won't have it. We're gonna be pirates. Anarcho-capitalism. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Like, yeah, that's, man.
Anyway.
Anyway.
So we stand in a stadium where a lot of people are looking down on us.
Yes.
Yeah. The first one to act is the one that Jacub can now see. As there's still like this almost filter of perception on this tall man. Now Jacub, you can see him in all his resplendent glory. Truly a divine being stands down upon you, looking at you. And with just like a kind of like, he kind of reaches his hand down and just says, and just, you can hear the word, you are the only one that hear these words, but it just says, kneel down.
Oh, God. Literally, oh, God, I would kneel down.
Okay. Adds up.
You know, there is this almost kind of like a shining light in the outstretched hand for a second, and then he will kind of like point the hand out with you with like just like the palm out, and there will be no like connection, but you feel as though his hand is resting upon your head, even though he is far away from you for a second. And then he says, "Very well, take my gift." And with those words, his presence leaves. So,
like disappears, or like leaves from me.
Both a little bit. You can sense, like, it seems though he's like turning to leave this place, and then your perception of him kind of leaves away, like you can no longer see him. So you're automatically granted a boon, and then you must choose the boons you get after this. And I will give you some choices, and you'll have to choose from them. But the first thing I will let you know. Okay.
What are boons? Are those like an actual mechanical thing or something you made up?
It is totally a mechanical thing that I'm using that exists in the game.
But you're doing the thing I suggested.
I'm doing the thing that you suggested without the like stupid parts of it.
Yeah, there are very stupid parts of it.
Yeah,
cool.
I'm getting rid of the stupid parts of it. But, so the first thing that you get, what is your alignment, first off?
Uh-oh.
Well, I mean, it was definitely chaotic neutral.
Okay, so, do you want a sacred or profane bonus? You get the choice.
I guess I'll go for a sacred bonus.
Okay, you get this. +4 sacred bonus to spells and effects generated by creatures of the chaotic alignment. You automatically get that.
That's really useful.
It actually, this one is
That
really...
is so fucking good. Holy shit.
Incredibly
Wait.
useful.
Okay.
Best part one is not new.
Now you must make choices, but you will not know the effects of these choices until you have chosen them. Would you be a diplomat, a lawful bulwark, or an ordered main? M-I-E-N.
Wait, diplomat? What was the second one? A
lawful bulwark, or an ordered main? Bulwark.
Oh, okay, like a.
Probably not that one.
No, definitely not that one. That sounds way too physically straining. What was the last one?
I'll put these all in chat here with the spelling.
Okay.
Those are the three.
Okay. I guess the last one.
Okay, the lawful bulwark. Bulwark.
Oh God, no. The third.
The ordered main. The ordered main. Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Well, I think lawful bulwark. I think Jacub.
Yeah. Well, I think guy
True.
protecting something.
I think Jacub.
A shield of
Yeah, I
justice.
can do it. I can do
A
it. You're
shield of party.
Don't box me in.
Shield the guard against the coming threat.
Yeah, but you had to
Coming
die. Gandalf had to die first. To get,
Then,
to become the ghost. So
would you-
I think these get stabby.
would city dweller, diplomatic immunity, or unflagging ally?
Diplomatic community.
I was gonna say diplomat.
Yeah, that's kind of awesome.
So you ordered main, diplomatic immunity, and the one last choice, sneaky.
I mean, like, if ideally Jacub would love to just like chill somewhere safely in the
And then
city.
the last choice is sneaky bolt, scales of balance, or dictum blow.
Yo, I'm not sneaky. God, sneaky balance. So like this balance, like, what dictum blow? Like, so I gotta look up the word dictum. I'm sorry.
Dictum's like a phrase or something like that. Like a
It's a
dictum.
formal pronouncement from an authoritative source. So I'm definitely.
yeah.
I guess I'm a scales of balance then. I guess.
Okay, so ordered main, diplomatic immunity, and scales of balance. You actually chose, because normally you choose one of these paths, I'm allowing you to choose between them. You chose all three from the same path, honestly.
That's funny.
That's hilarious.
So, I will copy and paste these, but I will read what you get. Ordered main gives you a number of spell-like abilities. You get to choose each day which of these three spell-like abilities you use. You get to use one 3 times per day, one twice a day, one once a day. So you choose if you want to do the once a day per day, the twice a day per day, the 3 times per day, but you can change it each day. Okay? In diplomatic immunity, if you're in the bounds of a city with more than 5,000 inhabitants, you get a +4, I'm going to say sacred buff on all bluff and diplomacy checks. You also gain a special status with the law. You're considered a person to be respected and maintain special treatment associated that ordinary citizens could not use, such as information on political activities, criminal investigations, or threats against the city. Any bribe or fees that be normally level against the legal system are waived for you. City guards and officials with an initial standing attitude of unfriendly or hostile have an attitude of indifference towards you. This only benefits when you basically show off you've got like a nice tattoo of a set of scales on your hand.
Pull out your diplomat card and you just shout.
You get to play your divine diplomat. You're called divine diplomat, assholes.
That's
Parking
so
tickets?
based.
Nah.
Mhm.
Oh my
then-
god.
Scales of balance. Once per day as a full round action, you can pool and redistribute your current hit points and those of the willing allies within 30 feet of you. The total your current hit points and those of your willing allies, and decide how to redistribute amongst the individuals. You cannot give someone more hit points than their maximum, nor can you leave someone with 0 hit points.
What the
Interesting.
fuck?
Hey, basically, in 30 feet of me, who's injured? Have some hit points from me. Or
That's or you could transfer between people.
yes.
Like I could donate HP to Yaalkol
Yes,
potentially.
because you don't get
That's
hit a
so
lot. You could give your
Whoa.
HP to Yaalkol.
Oh, that's so interesting. That's like actually a super cool mechanic.
Yeah, these are all. I
Oh,
like them all.
That's so interesting. Holy shit.
There you go. Those are the 3 things.
Well, I guess it's time for me to summon a bunch of conjured like things just to steal their HP. That sounds terrible.
I don't know.
You-
Saying that loud.
It would count. They say ally, willing allies. I don't know if they'd be willing. Depends on it. I mean, they're there for you. But okay, congratulations. You've gotten your avatar stuff.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Hey, where can I find these written down?
I will. Let me reopen. this.
Avadar's Arcades of Nethys.
Yeah, just I'll put this is the link here
Oh,
if you want to take a look at
it's-
it all.
okay.
You got
Thank
all the
you.
you got all the exalted stuff and the obedience, but without the like weird stuff you
Obedience.
have to do to get it. You know, because it's like
Yeah.
You have to do like twirl your fingers 7 times while tapping your nose and hopping on one foot or some shit like that.
Bismarck is funny. You have to for Bismarck, you have to steal a gold coin or a drink and then tell tales about your latest exploits.
Anyway,
it's a weird one. Okay.
So, our nice pirate lady friend, whose name, honestly, I have to scroll up to remember because I'm forgetful.
She's some hurricane queen of the past, the second one.
Yes, I wrote it down in chat here.
Shackles notes? So many pages of notes. I don't have it written down. I didn't care enough.
I wrote it down, and then Alicia Tannen.
Oh, it's literally right there, yeah.
Yeah, it's literally right there where I should see it, but I'm blind. Because of course I am. Anyway, she'll be like, well, that was interesting. Which of you is next for the whatever majigger that's going on here?
We muted Chester.
I'll let you go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna let... Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, okay,
Visibly excited.
She's gonna kind of whistle, and this red and gold parrot will seemingly fly in out of nowhere, and kind of land on her hand as she kind of holds it out, and she'll yeah, okay, sure, that one. The bird is going to fly over and land on your head, and then kind of peer down like this and go.
Squawk.
Peck.
Fuck. Shit, that hurt.
As you your forehead hurts, all of a sudden you feel this weird power deep within you. Yes, sacred or profane bonus against attack of opportunity.
We'll take, we'll do sacred.
Okay. Do you want...
Don't say that. What the fuck? Sorry. Continue. It's the thing Joe typed. That's terrible. What the fuck?
So pay attention to these, Joe, because you'll have to make the same choices. So you can think about which ones you want. I'll have you make your choices before I tell you what these things do. I'll let you choose at the same time, Joe. Just we'll narrate what
just
happens.
So you can do the reveal.
Yeah.
I know what they do because I've looked at this before because I was gonna build my characters in the damn
Trickery, adversaries, captain's bluster, or fearsome boast.
Well, I would do fearsome boast.
Okay.
The trickery one.
Okay.
I like it. I know what some of these are, so I can't separate it because I literally was gonna play an evangelist for ERC.
So chorus service, treacherous mirage, or doom of sailors.
I'll let you pick first. Test it. Choices.
I'll go with service.
Okay, control service. Okay.
What are
And
the options?
control coerce service, treacherous mirage, or doom of sailors.
Let's do Doom of Sailor.
Okay. And the last one is
Fuck with other ships. I know which one I'm picking because it's so good.
So, bribe sea monster, rally crew, or pirate queen's curse.
I got it. Gotta do bribe sea monster. Okay.
I'm gonna do Pirate Queen's Curse.
Okay.
In bribe sea monster is such a good name.
Okay, so what did you choose, Revia? It was Was it all the first ones? It was all the evangelist stuff is you chose?
No, I picked I think it's the third. I picked 1, 3, 1. I think.
Okay, so you went Doom of Sailors. Yeah, that's right. So
Yeah.
So you get the Illusion of Calm 3 times per day, Days of Monster twice per day, or Twilight Knife twice per day. Once per day, you can either control water or control winds. And of course, Bribe Sea Monster is once per day as a standard action. You can summon one of the monsters Besmara has bribed, intimidate to her followers. An adult sea dragon, a sea serpent of I don't know what the hell Viore is, but one of those things, and it's a summon monster.
It's like a nymph.
Yeah, okay.
It's like a water nymph.
Yeah. And it follows you for 1 round per hit dice before vanishing. And it has to follow Besmara's interests. So, don't do any kind of non-Besmara things.
Yeah.
Or,
I don't think I'm allowed. I'm literally the cleric.
As for you, Joe, you chose Fearsome Boast.
Yep.
Then Coerce. You were Coerce Service.
Curse and Pirate Queen's Curse.
Okay, so you gain the spell Monkey Fish 3 times per day, Slipstream twice per day, or Water Breathing once per day. I have no idea what Monkey Fish is, but
Time to Google it.
I gotta look that one.
This is one of the weird spells, I think.
Monkey fish.
It is. It's the one where you just get a swim and climb speed.
you get a swim and a climb speed.
It's actually kind of good. Though.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that is good.
Pretty good. It's one of those weird spells.
It's only 10 feet though.
So yeah, the Coerce Service is you understand exhibit a blatant charismatic pool of your goddess, configure others to aid you even when they may not. Once per day when you attempt a diplomacy check to bribe a target, or intimidate check to try to coerce, you can use this ability to gain further cooperation. Get a +4 Sacred or Profane bonus. It would be Sacred for you because I think you're chaotic good. To the check, and if you succeed, the target immediately subject to a Gaius quest effect. So you're just like, come on, help me out.
That's pretty good.
You're Gaius.
I have an intimidate of 17,
You're
so actually...
You're like, well, just coerce them with intimidate. It's like, hey, you're gonna help me out here. Oh yeah, God, definitely.
And it's even better because you can use a standard action to know whether they're defying the quest or Gaius effect or if they're doing it.
Yeah.
So like, it's super good.
As for the Pirate's Queen Cursed, you know when the Pirate Queen's enemies are destined to suffer and can deliver her wrath personally. 3 times per day, you can channel a curse through your weapon. You must declare use this ability before you do an attack roll. On a hit, the target is cursed unless it makes a saving throw. That's a will save. That's equal to half your hit dice plus your charisma modifier. Causes them to be sickened a number of days equal to your hit dice. Furthermore, during this period, any creature flanking the target or against which it is denied its dexterity bonus, they basically take an automatic sneak attack damage of 1d6 when they're flanked or denied dexterity bonus. Yep.
I definitely need to do that to someone.
And creatures with a swim speed start off as hostile to them automatically.
Wait, is that me then?
Damn.
Yeah, you're very hostile. But you're
Wait.
For some reason, I
hate myself. Do I start to hate myself then?
I mean, if you
Well,
curse
no,
yourself.
it's only you have to curse yourself.
Yeah.
It's a good effect.
Yeah. And then there's like the best Mara stuff. So yeah, then the bird will come over to your head, Chester, and it'll kind of like scratch its claws into your head a little bit as if it's like nesting on your head, and kind of like it's gonna like look intimidatingly at your feather, and like kind of squawk at it, and then kind of fly off, kind of knocking your hat off to the floor nearby.
That fucking
Hey,
stunk
that's
it on.
not a cheap hat.
Hey, don't talk back to the goddess's bird.
And you feel empowered too. The Leland will kind of be like, that was stupid. Hi, you want divine abilities?
Who is this?
I have to remember her name.
This is for you, Momo.
The Leland, whose name is, sorry.
Oh, okay.
I didn't write it down.
Sauerbrand?
Yeah, Sauerbrand. Sauerbrand's just like, That was stupid. You want divine gifts?
I suppose.
Great, you got them. All right, I'm gonna get going.
Hey, you know.
No rich roll or nothing.
Fair enough.
You see Yaalkol just nods in approval.
You missed out. The
Yeah.
bird peck. It did something.
Did it?
God, you get a +1 luck bonus to initiative and a +4 sacred
more initiative.
bonus to perception check.
Oh, don't mind if I do take more initiative. I really need it.
And a bonus to your perception.
Plus
Now
17.
you're super gonna go first. I don't care what you roll.
I really
Go
needed that.
first
Oh
more
man. Really needed that initiative bonus, you know.
Hey,
Really,
with how you roll?
really needed it.
So, do you want, for your first ability, Traveler's Trick, Slumber, or Fighting Chance?
Oh man. I think, man, shit.
Lumber might be the hex.
Fighting
Thought.
chance, I think, makes the most sense
Mm-hmm.
for Misty. By the name. I mean, I know what some of Desna's do because I've played so many fucking characters that work with Desna.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, fighting chance sounds good.
Okay. That one is, just to note it, I'll throw the link into chat when I'm done. Entropic Shield 3 times per day, Blur twice per day, and Displacement once per day. One of those. All pretty good, actually. And then you want Starlit Caster, Splendorous Ally, or See-Through Dreams.
Oh man. Wondrous Ally, sure. That sounds fun.
Okay. Hey, remember that Lilend that was here that just probably left? A standard action once, not her, but a standard action once per day, you can summon a Lilend Izada.
He's the one. Hold on. What?
That's not the one I have.
Pathfinder. Oh, it's the hot snake people. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. But that's who she was. She was a hot snake person. Yeah. She hangs around for a minute for hit dice that you have before going back to Elysium.
A minute?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Wow.
Then there's Starry Eyes, Blast of Motes, or Shooting Star.
Oh man. Thanks. Starry Eyes?
Okay.
Don't.
Do you have Dark Vision?
Damn, okay, that's just a straight upgrade.
Yeah, so you get Dark Vision 60 feet. It doesn't work on magical darkness. In addition, when you stand in starlight, the range of your spells, other than spells with the range of personal touch, increase your caster level as though it were one higher, which doesn't really help you too much.
Yeah.
You don't have a lot of range spells, but I mean, like, honestly, if you're in the stars, if you're casting a spell on an ally, far the range.
Just frees up a face slot, I think, because I don't have to wear the goggles anymore.
Yeah, get some free dark vision. Alright. Last but not least is our friend Yaalkol. Who the nice lady that's behind here that's been at, like, effectively the judge's seat will let out the longest sigh for a minute and be like, I guess you are looked at nicely by the mistress. So I guess you can have something.
It was not too much trouble.
I'll link the Disno one. I didn't link the Disno one here. We'll do that. She'll actually point out to the compass that you have to say, pull that out. Your gift.
I will. I'll produce it.
So far, this has been a gift of an item that has been given to your care from my goddess. But it is not truly divine of my goddess. But now, perhaps it'll give you a little bit more of a gift. As she'll kind of like gesture a hand, and you'll notice that you'll like the compass will kind of pop open. And remember, it was compass on one side, clock on the other side. And a a spiraling comet symbol will appear, decorating the back of the clock.
I'll just sort of watch passively while this is occurring.
Okay, so the first thing you will get, which I had to change this a little bit because it was kind of lame for you, but maybe now it'll be good. You get a +2 either sacred or profane bonus made to attack rolls used against undead. Originally it was just with daggers, but now to attack undead you get bonuses.
Thank you.
Not a huge thing right now, but they still occasionally come up.
I can live with anything that gives me bonuses, and that's not with daggers. I would never use that.
Yes. Okay, so would you want to take Preserver, Quietude, or Undead Slayer?
Preserver.
Okay. Then you would get Sanctuary 3 times per day, or Gentle Repose twice a day, or Speak with Dead once a day.
Speak with Dead's pretty base.
Taking Speak with Dead.
Again, you can change that every day, that one of those
Oh, I can change it every day? Oh,
yeah,
that's...
once per day, you choose one of those three.
Yeah.
The Sanctuary...
Sorry, that list one more time? The 3 Sanctuary?
Sanctuary is usable 3 times per day, or Gentle Repose usable twice a day, or Speak with Dead once a day. Effectively, you choose one of those 3 spells, and each one has a different number of times per day you can use it. Is the best way to think about it. So, then you can take Decomposition, Strike the Unrestful, or Disrupting Strike.
Strike the Unrestful, I guess?
Okay. Let's see here. You can just effectively you can make your weapon Ghost Touch, if you want to. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's only come up once in this game, but I feel like Ghost, maybe I'll see another one, I'm sure.
Probably.
Punch right in his goddamn face. So, then you can say the veil is drawn aside, ally from the tomb, or tethered to the material. The veil is drawn aside.
Is that which one you want to go for?
Yeah.
All right, this will be a little harder because I got to look up some stuff. So,
sorry,
it's fine.
It sounds so cool.
You gain a revelation from the Oracle Bones mystery.
Oh, huge! Does he get to just pick one?
Well, it's normally if you don't have the Revelation class feature, you instead would gain a... I'll let you take one of your level as if you were an Oracle, because that's kind of cool. Or you can get a +4 Sacred/Profane bonus against Necromancy spells or death effects. Your choice.
I'm probably going to take the Oracle thing, but I have to look at them.
I have to look at the Bones mystery.
There's some good ones in here. There's some good ones in here.
You would be effectively level
13.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raise the Dead, classic. You know, you can make a bloody skeleton or a fast zombie.
Mm-hmm. You can become incorporeal and invisible is one of the things.
Yeah, the Spirit Walker seemed like a really good one.
Yeah.
Yep. You know that I'm traditionally a guy who likes to go invisible.
Uh-huh.
That's good for me. Agree that causes target.
Honestly, the +4 against death effects might be.
That was my first thought. Otherwise, I could
Okay,
do Soul
range-
Siphon.
Ranged touch attack is not bad. Can make them lose a level.
It's for a negative level, exactly. I think, but that just doesn't feel like
No, it doesn't.
So I don't know. The incorporeal, invisible, I kind of like, even though that's not a usual Yaalkol thing. It's something that's funny, and I think that
It's something that can come up.
could be
yeah.
interesting. The only other option I would probably go with is the not Death's Touch, the one that gives me the.
Wait, how much AC does your armor give you?
My armor gives me 8.
8.
Yes.
That's level 7, 11. The armor you get from the Armor of Bones gives you 8 and DR5 bludgeoning, and you get Armor of Bones. I don't know if that.
That's a little bit better. That's actually just a strict improvement. I have DR3 all, so that just give me +2 extra DR against bludgeoning.
Well, it would be actually just
Everything
well,
except
yes,
bludgeoning.
yeah. So it would be everything but bludgeoning, but it would be 2 different sources, whichever DR is better. So it's like you'd have DR3
Exactly.
against bludgeoning, 5 versus every other physical thing. Yeah, it's pretty
At
good.
that level,
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's right. That's DR everything but bludgeoning. My bad. That's So that's actually way better. So I might just go with the Armor of Bones.
Yeah.
and at level 15, it'll be +10. So at level 15, you get +2 to your armor.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. And your cool Armor of Bones, that looks that's like a sick image.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's cool as fuck.
It'd be great if it's made from their enemies' bones.
Oh,
It didn't
gee.
work.
That was exactly what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, Tantus, can I do some sick shit where it pulls from the bones of the people on the battlefield?
People that are
Why do I just
You just-
imagine
Divinity 2, bone armor.
the bone armor Divinity 2 where like all the corpses, like the bones
Yeah, the
explode
the corpses
out.
explode, and then the bones.
That was
slide.
literally what I was thinking of. Exactly. That was my favorite spell. Just to blow up and just have whirling bones all around it.
God. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
God, I love the summons. They're so fucking.
What a good game. Anyways, awesome.
As she kind of like gestures her hand and you're empowered, she kind of just then kind of floats down to you, kind of like looking over you. It's like, my mistress has heard what you said previously, and expects nothing less. No, you are determined when the time comes. But this little gift here is not the only thing she grants, as she has let me know. There's one more. As she's gonna kind of like reach her hand out and like touch you like kind of on your kind of scaly cheek, and it again cold. There is no heat to this person. There is none. It is like the kind of like room temperature kind of cold. As she
I
kind
imagine. Yeah, I imagine you guys normally don't see me shiver just because I'm like a scaled creature, but yeah, like I imagine it's like instinctively I just.
because of your previous quest, your gas that was given to you, you will be granted one other thing. Know this, that even without the help of your allies, Death's Call won't come for you once. As she's going to kind of give a wry smile as she says that, and then she'll kind of just disappear into shadows and kind of fade away with little like little black feathers almost floating down.
I say more to like myself than to anyone in particular, and I say, guess I'll have to make it count.
So effectively, I was going to grant you because it's the one that it's the easiest to grant and the least ridiculous. Is the next time you would just die, you don't. That's it.
Hell yeah.
It's a Pharasma gift. A lot of the other divine gifts are just honestly really weird and hard to mechanically put in here. A get out of death free once is easy. Honestly, you're at high enough level that you guys can spend a bunch of money and resurrect people anyway. But this is you don't have to spend money on the person most likely to die once.
Till a curse pops up and then just kills you.
Just see Chester in the background looming.
He's got his giant
there's a
sword.
free, so you're telling me I get a freebie?
What you're saying? We
Oh, no,
fight.
no, no. I pull out a dagger since he doesn't believe in them.
It's like I turn around. It's like what?
Wait,
It's, oh
You
god!
summoned
I
a
don't know.
Twilight knife.
Yeah, I just like dagger blind. I just refuse to believe that they exist. So you're waving
God,
your
like,
dagger around.
I'm
just
sorry,
like,
that's a really nice divine gift. I'm sorry, I would have taken Desna's any day of the week. I'm gonna tell you that.
this is so cool.
This is great, but it's weird to remember.
You just get 20 luck points you could
Yeah.
just spend.
Yeah.
I don't think you get them back. You just have
Nope.
20 times you could just re-roll a single d20.
So I was kicking myself for a short time. I mentioned in game, but I never really went anywhere with it. That I was gonna start following the god of like athletics. He's a minor deity, and I forgot about that. I was like, if I had thought about it, I might have asked to do that person's boon instead, just because I feel like that would be more appropriate. But I also like I like this for like that character perspective. Anywho,
All right. So
That bird messed my hair up and my hat.
yeah, it did.
Rude.
Yeah, it is. Anyway,
This sea serpent is so good, guys. It has an ability to just capsize ships. CMB checks.
yeah. Well,
The
that was
DC's
interesting.
25 or their profession sailor over top.
It's
So good.
strange.
I'm glad I could arrange for something this helpful to you. Hopefully this will all be useful to you in the future.
Yeah, you know, for like a lawful dude, you're pretty cool. That's a compliment.
For
Thank you for the gift.
he's searching for something to say, but it looks like he's having trouble. Like it's like
For the best pirate you've ever met.
yes, you are indeed the
Not the pirate.
Well, I mean, of all pirates he's met, we're probably the best. Like,
hey,
Nice.
Just in these situations when I can't figure out something to say, I just ask Revia to say something for me. It's usually pretty helpful.
you are indeed probably the most reasonable and useful pirates I have met in my time.
good enough. I'll take it.
Excellent. I will escort you back. Tomorrow, you meet with
Oh,
another.
gotta talk to another god. Oh, God, I forgot.
That's right. Oh my god, we have to talk to the evil god to make it so they'll stop to stop making what's his face immortal, right?
No,
no.
move a cleric.
Oh, that's right. We're just making being basically like picture god banding you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing a lawsuit to make a cleric lose.
I love this.
Who's buying
I
this religion?
hate it, but I love it.
We're suing a cleric out of their god powers.
If this was literally any other game, I'd be so vibe on this, but this character, I have to morally object to this. The fact that we're using the law to deal with this is objectionable.
Hey, as Bismara says, okay, listen, by any means that to like fuck someone over, do it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, yo, trickery, bitch.
Hey, yo, trickery, bitch.
The god that gave me a boon is one of death.
Well, it's like the judgment one or something. I should know more.
Then I shall have judgment to spare.
Wait, are you judging people now?
Give judgment?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I mean like just the you know, what's his face? Yeah, like I'm gonna kill him. I'm basically saying I'm gonna kill him. You know, like I'm gonna kill him
Oh,
with my
Harrigan,
hammer.
okay.
Yeah, Harrigan. I'm like gonna kill him with my hammer.
No, I got you.
Yeah, I was trying to be like clever. You know how you were telling me about like those metaphors, like where you say something but it's not really the thing you're saying. I was trying one of those out. I don't think I did a good one though.
No, it wasn't great.
No. So like,
All right.
a metaphor. You know what? We'll talk about it later.
Anyway, you will be escorted back to the very strange and, geometric / perfectly in balance, but still somewhat incredibly sterile, sleeping quarters, aka a hotel room.
Yeah.
We got the equivalent of a motel in interdimensional space.
You really do.
So, what all did you weirdos get?
Can I exercise my diplomatic immunity to not pay for this hotel?
You didn't have to pay for it anyway.
So, I have the ability to ask, I say ask, but to get one of the sea monsters under Besmar's command to help us, if it is, in line with Besmar and ID. AK, basically everything.
Anybody with a grain of religion's like, that's not quite true. But, that's fine. Probably most things you do.
Yeah, it's close enough. Like, 95% of anything that do Besmar is chilling.
You do only have a 20% chance of getting in, so
Hey, it's a very competitive 20%. Alright, and I'm not dead yet. Alright, I'm only 22. Okay, if we think if it's 22 years of life, I get another 20%. By the time I'm dead, I'll have 100%.
Exactly. Remember, it's a long game. You're going for the end game. We just got the council. Of course, it's only 20%. You think she's just giving away spots on her ship? Would you want to spawn on her ship if you just got it from this? No, you're gonna continue to earn it. Whatever.
Yeah. What he said. Thanks, Yaalkol. I did that. I'm ready. I'm good to go.
You're not just gonna be the person to pilot her ship. You're gonna be the best damn pilot of her.
I'm the best goddamn pilot.
Does anyone want these goggles? I don't need them.
Yeah, exactly.
What did they do?
I am going to pre-warn you guys. Since I did get a jail-free card, I am going to stop being so careful all the time. I'll live life a little bit more recklessly.
All right, you were never careful to begin with. You can't say that.
Yeah, I was careful. You know how many times I haven't? No, I have done. Yeah, not much will change.
They let you see in the dark. I don't need them anymore.
Man, I can make.
The goggles! I forgot about that.
Goggles, no, I don't need them.
That's amazing because I don't have night vision. Does anybody else not have dark vision?
Most of the party, pretty much no one in the party has it.
Oh, so it's just basically. Actually, it's probably still good for me to have it.
I just can't help but think that wearing goggles, okay, it's a one thing. Dragon Man wearing goggles is just kind of silly.
Right,
I know that all magical. I know that's how it works, and I know that, but I want that to not be the case here. I want them to be ill-fitting. I want them to be very ill-fitting goggles. I'm constantly adjusting in the dark. I usually just have them on my top of my head, and then in the dark I'll slide them on, and then constantly adjusting them because they're sliding down.
Oh.
You don't have ears to hold them up.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
I think that they would make a crown version of this or something. Sorry.
All right. Well, unless you're doing anything, which I assume you're not because it's not really a friendly place to do stuff, the evening will pass. Sort of. This place doesn't seem to have day and night like the way you'd think about it. It's sort of like, at a certain point during the day, rather than it getting dark, all of a sudden the light will go out and another light will turn on that's a lot less of a light, like a moon equivalent will turn on from the sky. It's just turning one light switch off and turning another on.
I hate this place.
This is too much order.
It's weird.
They
They
optimized out sunrise. Why?
And I'm sure it's timed so perfectly that the sunlight goes out while the moonlight's coming on.
Yeah.
So there is no dark, so it's just
I love the night sky and the darkness of the moon.
The stars are a huge part of my faith. They're not here.
I mean, they have some lights in the sky. They're certainly not stars. They are like just ordered lights in the sky, which you're pretty sure are blinking things that exist in the sky.
Yeah. I'm never doing this again.
Yeah, no.
I'm staying. I don't know what the name of the place that we come from is, but that's where I'm staying forever.
Look, the next plane I go to is going to be my god. When I die.
Yeah, that one.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's something weird about this place. It's like almost too organized.
What did you get, Jacub?
Oh, I have the ability of a diplomat. I can just yell at someone and not have to pay a fine.
He does have this magical, like, scar tattoo thing on his hand of, like, the scales of Abadar.
Whoa, you're like me!
Check out this sweet tattoo.
I got two!
I'm sure those tattoos will not cause problems at all when we come.
No. Cares.
Just wear a pair of gloves.
No,
I have, like,
to be somewhere like super stupid and obvious.
It's on your forehead.
I was gonna say on
It's
my
on-
eyelids.
It's on your forehead, just like the mark of, like, the key of Avadar is just right there.
Just the scale, the bottom parts.
So, do we have any plans for how we're going to try to get this god of secret?
Leave that to you.
Oh, okay,
So,
Chester, let's workshop this together. Okay, you get at this too.
Wait, the whole thing is like this is like a god of secrets, right? This is the guy we were selling secrets to before, right?
Well, we're selling secrets to the halflings that worship. But yeah.
Well, they're like that. They're his guy, right? Like I don't really know how this religion stuff works.
Well, it's like
Good now.
like Besmara grants me power, like, and Nogrberg grants them power.
Ah, gotcha. So it's like, you know, tit for tat kind of situation.
You literally just react firsthand.
So in that case, do you think that we could like trade secret or something?
I mean, it's a literal god. You know?
Do they know everything?
He knows all your
No.
secrets already.
Do we have any secrets that would be like cool for a god? I don't really think so.
Probably not.
I mean, like, do we know any secrets that they want to keep secret?
I think I have one secret they might be interested in.
What?
Mhm.
Oh, your parent.
My
Yeah.
grandparents' existence.
Honestly, good bet. That's pretty interesting.
I mean, they might.
I say
Still.
honestly, it'd be. I kind of wouldn't give a shit if they killed her. And honestly, I don't owe her anything. So
Yeah, I don't like your grandmother.
They're weird, dude.
He hit on me. I didn't like it.
I'm sorry.
Y'all cool?
I hear you.
I will say, my parents would be 100% willing to adopt you.
He's already part of my weird little found family.
I don't
I
know what
want-
that means, but I like family. So yeah,
You'll
there's
come
options.
over-
Options all around.
You'll come over for all the holidays.
Like you mean like the days when we're not on the boat,
Man,
Oh,
it's
like
vacation.
off work days.
Oh my god, y'all cool. You don't know the holidays?
Well, I mean, like yeah, like you mean like the Saints days when everyone would go get drunk and I would clean up the deck. I like those days. They're quiet.
That's a holiday.
Wait, okay. You'll have to try my mom's insert half elf or elfish.
Helping
Yeah,
bread.
sounds good. I like food.
You just make gefilte fish a thing.
Oh, shut up!
I love
No.
this.
No, fuck
I
off.
love this now.
Gefilte fish is nasty, dude. Holy shit.
I've
Your
never
mom-
had gefilte fish in my life, but I've seen it before, and why?
Your mom's matzo ball soup.
Matzo ball soup is so fucking good.
I agree.
It is some of the best soup I've ever had. I was the sickest I've ever been, and there's this small Jewish deli down the street from Salem State, and they my wife, my girlfriend at the time, went and got me matzo ball soup from there. It was the most delicious thing I've ever had. It also could have just been that I was so sick, and any soup would have been the most delicious thing ever.
Matzo ball soup is so good.
And I'll have I need more friends who live close to me they're Jewish, so I can go hang out with them when they eat good food. 'Cause-
Listen, Jewish food is 50-50, okay? I'm being real.
I mean, if you go for
I'm-
plain matzah bread, that's like eating cardboard.
I'm Irish.
There's no
British.
good matzah. Fucking matzah.
No, I've had some good flavored matzah.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I have a lot of German in me. German food is not my forte. The amount of pork-based products in a lot of German food, especially from Bavaria, where my ancestors come from, is a lot.
See,
A little much for my taste.
All right.
yeah, sorry.
Got this. The spells. How do those work?
So the sets of spells, at the beginning of each day, you would basically determine which of the three you'd want for that day. You'd either get one 3 times per day, the other twice per day, or the other once per day, and you can change it out each day.
Okay.
It might
Like,
go
I'm
straight.
probably going to be doing Slipstream
Yeah.
out
But
of the 3. That's
it's sort
the
of
best
like
one.
you prepare spells, you prepare your spell-like abilities for the day, kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
and then their spell-like abilities.
I can once per day cast Control Water or Control Wind.
That's a good spell.
Which-
Tantus, my Ghost Strike. Is that something I have to activate? Is it just like always active, or is it like is there like a amount of time?
It is, I think, something you have to activate, and it's in minute
Oh, you
intervals, I
You
believe.
didn't link the.
I didn't link Pharasma. Let me link Pharasma.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Did I
Oh,
link
he
Pharasma?
did link it.
I did not
Did
link
you?
Pharasma. There's
Okay.
Pharasma. So you can take a
So
look.
your things are on there.
Okay, cool.
It's not an action to do it, I would say, from the way it's as a free action. It does say, and it's basically you can do it a number of rounds. You can't use it a lot of rounds per day. But
Yeah, I wish I took Quietude. That's such a cool. The hold person in silence two times a day. I love that.
yeah,
The if onlys.
it's hard to tell what they are from their names. That's why I kind of went for that.
I know. I like this one though.
Basically, as a free action each round, you can determine whether it's there, and you would have it for 5 rounds right now. That you could just do it per day. That you just have Ghost Touch on it. It's basically good for really one battle, but Ghost Touch is pretty powerful. So I mean, like honestly, and you don't have to do anything to activate it. You just sort of be like, well, it's activated.
Not that I think Erik has a lot of swift action abilities, but hey,
Well, it's a free action, which is even better.
yeah.
Uh,
Okay, so it's a number of rounds, and it's equal to 1+1 for every 4 hit dice.
Yeah, so it'd be we're at 4, 8, 12, so 4 rounds per day.
That's not bad. I will Ghost Touch for 4 rounds a day. That's sick.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's really good actually.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm yeah, I think we're all.
I like my Slipstream because it also works on land, which I'm like, that's awesome.
yeah.
You get your speed increased by 10 if you're just going on flat ground, or 20 if you're going downhill.
I summon a hot woman.
I
15 minutes a
I
day.
can
Literally every RPG player.
I can once per day cast a level 5 druid or shaman spell called Control Winds, and at my level, I can increase the category of the wind by 1 level for every 3 caster levels: 3, 6, 9, 12. So I can increase the wind speed by 4, which if it starts at strong, that means I can get to a tornado wind speed. If it's at below strong, I can get up to hurricane force winds, and I can create a safe zone. And it has a 520-foot radius.
Nice.
So any ships in that radius would get completely fucked. So yeah, definitely picking the option called Doom of Sailors was really based.
Mm-hmm.
Neat.
Anyway,
How we talk to this god?
it's time to talk to a god. So, you will enjoy some nice quiet for little bit. You know, the evening time will go by. And it'll be probably sometime during the night when there will be a knock at your door.
Okay, yeah. I'll answer.
Go.
Or, yeah. You can answer if you think it'd be there.
A cloaked figure will kind of be standing on the other side of the door.
Hello.
Hi?
Come with me.
Okay.
Alright.
There'll be some. You'll hear coming from beneath this like dark cloaked, weird clicking noises and stuff. And as he turns and like leaves, you'll notice what looks to be a massive like scorpion tail coming out from behind there, kind of waving underneath the cloak.
That's not.
I've seen this anime. I've seen this anime before.
Oh, what anime is it?
And well.
This is this guy's going to be one of a multitude of different guys. They're all going to be some sort of theme of animals, and then one of them's going to be a mortal homunculus, and then we're going to never be able to kill him. And
Will it cost you an armor?
one of them's going to look like my mom, and it's going to be sad. I'm going to have to kill her.
Yeah.
Except for actually, I don't remember which one that's in. It's either I think I'm mixing Brotherhood and the original.
You are mixing the two up. Yes.
Gun to my head, I couldn't tell you which one's from which lore.
I'm assuming this guy is taking us for our meeting, but we didn't double check that. We just had a weird guy appear, say, "Follow me," and we're like, "Okay."
Yeah. This is the least weird thing to happen today.
Yeah, I gotta be honest with you. All things considered, this seems pretty straight up.
Yeah.
If we're in trouble, inevitable, bro, will like run from like the sky or something and stop and help us. You know.
This guy's apparently got diplomatic immunity, so.
And you know what? If things are horrible, I have plane chef prepared today.
Do you?
Yeah.
He will lead you out into the out of the building and seemingly out into the streets. Where he goes, it always seems like there really isn't anything around. As if maybe he can just avoid everything as he's walking kind of through the city. Because even at night, the city is quite busy. Certainly, it's less busy than during the day. There's an order to everything. But also, inevitables and pretty much everything else here doesn't actually need to sleep. They just do different jobs during the night and day. Turns out they have their way of doing things. Anyway, this figure will continue to lead you, and lead you to a building that is farther like away on the outskirts of a lot of the areas you were in. In fact, this is a very strange area of the city here of. Akutun. There is, in fact, what looks to be an area of Akutun that's been destroyed by something. It's in kind of in ruins here. It seems to be a large area that he's kind of leading you into. He's going to keep going, assuming you're following, and lead you deeper into this wreckage. And into an area what looks to be kind of a ruined building that's kind of collapsed and crushed in on itself. Where he'll kind of like walk through like a kind of bent portal where it looks like a door has kind of been like twisted halfway on its side. So it's sort of like it kind of like goes up and then has like a 45-degree angle on the entire door. But it's big enough that even this kind of like 7-foot-tall cloaked individual doesn't really have to like move and just can kind of walk through it.
Sorry, say that last part again?
Door kind of like weirdly broken and misshapen from the collapse of this building, and he's leading you inside into the wreckage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm following him. He seems like a trustworthy individual for no reason at all.
I mean, like, what worse that could happen?
Don't say that. That's my line.
One of you got knowledge religion, right?
Yeah.
Religion can be rolled here at this one.
Alright,
I could try it too.
35.
All right. So Misty,
Not 35.
you at least remember reading up on a lot of stories of like various deities and stuff, including Nora Gorbur, and you get the feeling you think you know who this is. It is a herald of Nogorbur known as the Stabbing Beast.
That checks.
A shapeshifter who either takes that of a humanoid with a scorpion-like tail, a kind of scorpion humanoid, or it can take the form of a like colossal scorpion.
Okay.
Fair.
And no matter how many times this thing has been killed, Norgriber always resurrects it, but makes sure to leave all the memories of its mistakes intact, so it can know its previous incarnation's failures, basically, to it, and not repeat them.
Fair.
Yeah.
I guess I will tell someone in the party that.
Wait,
And I'm probably walking next to Jacob, so that's why I whispered to.
Wait, we see this thing in front of us?
Yeah.
Cloaked figure with a kind of scorpion-like tail out of its bottom, coming out from behind it.
On its bottom.
Yeah, I mean, it's coming out of its ass. It's a scorpion tail. Where the hell's it gonna come out of? You know?
Coming from
Maybe
just
these
above,
guys are
actually.
gonna, like, go on the opposite side
Fine,
of, like,
above its ass. Look, I
It's closer to me, I'm gonna go on the opposite side of it.
surprisingly, I have a picture of what this guy looks like, but it's in a book, so it's hard to get out. Turns out, I didn't realize until I looked it up today. He's in this book called From the War of the Crown, where you can go here. I didn't realize they used the Norgriber's Divine Realm in an adventure path.
Makes sense.
Yeah. You can kill this guy. He won't be dead for good in that adventure path, but you know, for long enough. Anyway, so he'll lead you into like kind of center of the ruins and kind of like stand off to the side of what looks to be a kind of another portal that's kind of like wrecked and destroyed with wreckage kind of like forming it. As if it wasn't like an actual door to begin with. It's just this like portal, almost like this little area where you'd have to like kind of squeeze down a little bit and to move into it. And like in like a kind of strange like armored, kind of almost clawed hand, he'll kind of reach out from the cloak at the portal and then kind of like forward.
Okay.
Alright.
Guys, can we go home?
No.
No.
I think it's a little late for that.
If you didn't want to be here, you shouldn't have gotten the portal.
Honestly.
I have like a FOMO thing sometimes, and I don't know if it's like, do you guys know what Nightingale syndrome is, where like you're kind of in love with your captors? I think this is our life. I'm like obsessed with being stuck in terrible situations with you guys. But
Hey, we were very upfront about the fact that we are constantly in danger. I remember explicitly saying that we are always in danger, and you were cool with that. So, what can I say? I gotta be honest. I wasn't expecting the whole. What? How do we travel here? Is this like the same place as where we were before? I don't really get that.
No.
This seems like a completely different place than where we were before.
Yeah. Well, I think it is.
We like teleport?
Jacob can roll knowledge planes. He might know something about this. It's a little difficult, but he might know about what's this place. He rolled pretty well. The reason where you're at is still Akaton. The thing is, there are parts of Akaton that during the invasion of Rovagug into the Great Beyond, parts of this place were destroyed before he was driven into the Dead Vault. And, Rovagug, it's the horrible chaos deity of creation that wants to destroy everything and kind of thing that creates things like the Tarask, and sends it out to murder people. That's the deity that was caused some damage here. Turns out parts of the city still haven't been repaired, because it was devastated during its battle with it. When it tried to destroy all of creation. What?
Is that thing still here, Robogog?
Robogog was sealed within the Dead Vaults.
Fun.
Just hangs out on Main Street, you know.
Yeah.
Well, somebody hangs out here. This is where
one of you might know that the Dead Vaults is the demi-plane that is literally within the Galarian's molten core.
Yeah, I think I might
pretty basic.
have the best knowledge of that one.
Cool. Galarian's a prison for a dead god.
Oh, he's not dead, though!
Or a sleeping god. Sorry, let me use the correct nomenclature.
Sleeping.
He's the thing that created, like, his children are things like the Tarrasque. He has other children. The Tarrasque is, in fact, one of his weaker children.
I love this person.
Pathfinder. In fact,
if this was a god, I would worship it.
You know what? Also, creatures tend to like.
It is a god, actually.
It is an actual god. Yeah.
And you can become a cleric of it.
I imagine like you pan away and pan back, and I'm wearing a #free rug shirt.
Yeah.
I feel like you love living and doing things too much to want a #free rug bug.
No, I did.
Yeah.
You do not know Yaalkol.
Rug bug from now on.
I have no idea how.
Yeah, rug bug. That's
Rug bug.
That's what Yaalkol is gonna call him, rug bug.
Rug bug.
Yeah. Rovagog is from the age of when everything was created. It's technically been imprisoned. It is the literal god of destruction. You know, the destroyer of worlds kind of thing. So, it is that's what it is. And it devastated Access at one point in time. And, you know, after even thousands of years since the Age of Creation, haven't been able to recover everything. There are still parts of the city that are destroyed. And parts of Access that were laid waste by this war that ravaged across the outer spheres. Against, basically, Doomsday. And all the gods combined at the time to seal it away. Yeah.
Gotta be honest, the fact that they can get the logistics of having their son constantly switching back and forth on time, but they can't figure out how to repair their city in like 1,000 years, I feel like their priorities are a little fucked.
I mean, like.
Yeah, but out of sight, out of mind, you know?
Yeah, I guess. Oh my god. Did they subscribe to the broken window theory in Access?
Look, it's probably more that, like, this area is broken. We repaired the more important places. We have actual jobs to do to maintain order in the multiverse. You know, we'll get to it.
We don't know that in game.
We'll get to it.
Lazy.
Yeah, they're lazy. I'm chaotic. I'm allowed to be
broken,
prejudiced
we
against
fix
lawful.
it.
Yeah, just fix it, idiot.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, he mentions to the area where he kind of like you'd all have to kind of like lean down and get into this like whatever's here and go in. It looks like it's some sort of like little tunnel into like the dark into the wall. Who's going first?
You're cool. You know the.
I look at you guys and I say, why are they never in giant sprawling caves with tons of leg room?
Because that would be convenient.
Then I go on all fours and start crawling in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna use my.
I guess I'm next.
Down.
Okay.
I can make you guys smaller if you want.
No. I want to be my normal size.
All right. Revia follows. Who's that after that?
I'll take the back.
Okay. Then who's after Revia? We've got Chester in the back.
I guess I'll go.
Okay,
Yeah.
Jacub, and then followed by Misty, and followed by Chester. So the one that far notices everything about what I will say here is, you're kind of concentrating on crawling forward and kind of like paying attention to where you are, because you are kind of like going to get down and almost crawl through here. Chester, there's a second where you will notice that it looks as though you're the only one in there.
That's not comforting.
Oh, we're traveling between the planes. It's a planar crawlway.
Yeah, cool. You'll kind of emerge from a tunnel in this kind of area that kind of glows this strange kind of like greenish black glow. and you find yourself in, like, these weird caverns, almost cave-like ones, that seem to be kind of, like, twisting off.
I hate it. Where do we go? Yaalkol's a leader in the metaphorical sense, not the literal one.
No one is following you.
No one's following me. Go. So,
Perfect.
how many directions do I have to choose from? Or is there just like one way to go right now?
You look like you're kind of at the end of like what looks to be a cave tunnel, and the tunnel goes up a little while before it splits off left and right.
So I'm gonna stand up and I'll wait like a good minute for them to come out, kind of like expectantly, just like.
No one's coming out.
And after a minute, I'll be like, "Fuck." And I'll lean over, look.
You'll kind of like look in the hole.
I have my goggles? Yeah, I have my goggles.
Okay. The hole goes for about two. The hole goes back for about 3 feet, and then just ends in a stone wall.
That is okay. I do get 1 free life, but I don't know if that will help me too much if I starve to death. So I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna start looking. I'm gonna look at the tunnels. Can I try to determine if one of them has been walked more than the other?
Yes, you can make a survival check to determine that.
You're good at those, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
You take a look around, and unfortunately, it's like a dank cave where there's like weird like drips of liquid that are kind of green. Well, you're not sure if the light is coming from the liquid, or it's just that there's like a greenish glow to wherever the hell you are.
Gotcha.
Are you in something's mouth?
I nod for a moment, and then I say, "Left leads to treasure." And then I do this. Okay, and I'm going left.
All right, Revia. You are gonna crawl out of the tunnel and find yourself in what looks to be a kind of abandoned room. Yaalkol's nowhere to be seen. It glows like with a greenish light that seems to be coming from outside one of the windows. The room in here looks like it's kind of got little bits of dirt and dust. It's got like some furniture that makes this look like maybe it was like a living area, like a table and some chairs, all made of stone that seems to be carved out of like this stone building that you're in, with like kind of like open stone windows on the sides, and this little hole that you climb crawling out of. Yaalkol is you don't know where. There is a door off to the ones to your left, and then a window in front of you and a window to your right.
I stay for a minute. I try to disbelieve it, like it's all an illusion.
Nothing happens. No one follows you either.
Shit. Well, I look. You said there's 2 windows. I'm gonna look over at the windows.
All right. You realize that you seem to be inside of a massive, gigantic cavern. But you're not just anywhere in the cavern. You're in a building that seems to be coming out of the roof.
Yeah, that's pretty reasonable.
Down below is seemingly like a lake or an ocean of like green glowing water.
The door open?
The door is just open. There's no actual door.
No.
It's just like a passage.
Is it the same thing as the windows, or is it actually a passage?
It looks to be like an actual passage. But again, it has more windows on the sides of the passage. They have windows opening up, which you can look out more in places and see like, oh, more of like, you can also see other buildings that seem to be hanging from the ceiling. You seem to be almost in like a city of stalactites.
Now the question is, do I do the reasonable thing or the unreasonable? Flips a coin. Flipping a coin.
Okay.
Okay, I do the reasonable thing. I walk through the passageway.
All right. You begin to wander into a number of buildings. Jacub. you find yourself kind of like crawling out on what looks to be like a small stone shore on the edge of what looks to be a lake of greenish glowing liquid. It is acrid smelling in here. There's just something wrong in the air here.
God. Like, when you say acrid, is it like smelling rotted food?
Do you have craft alchemy?
Wait. Me? No.
Yes.
No. God, no.
Roll intelligence then. I will allow that, because you can still roll untrained.
Nope.
10.
4.
Nice.
Not really great, but you can at least identify that it's probably like there's some kind of like chemical smell in the air. What that is, you don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna look. So this whole shore smells like that. Is there anything around?
There appears to be like a kind of passageway going off to your right. Also, there's no sign of Yaalkol or Revia.
Oh, okay. Well, first of all, that immediately sinks in as the fear kind of like sets in, knowing that I'm alone in a place where I didn't want to be to begin with. I'm gonna go, guys, hello?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm. All right. As you're kind of speaking out here at the shore, you'll notice something. There's some weird dark shape moving through the glowing water.
Oh god, I've seen this movie. Oh god. But first of all, I back up. I have low light vision.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
it does help in the like weirdly green glowing liquid.
God.
Okay. Oh, you're back, Mantis.
The thing,
Oh,
God.
did I disappear for a second?
I had to shot the,
Yeah.
I had to
Turn
shot
to
the,
us.
I had to shot the lake 4 times.
He's done for.
I didn't notice anything. It just so okay. Yay! Interruptions. I was saying like so you moved back from the liquid. I was saying that your low light vision does help. It's still like there's this weird green glowing liquid that seems to like fill this area.
Yeah, but you said there was something in that liquid.
Oh yeah, there's something in that liquid. It was moving kind of like slowly towards the shore.
Like Jaws or like Swamp Thing.
You don't know?
Swamp Jaws.
Yeah,
So-
it's a combination of the both, actually.
This is the worst. Oh my god. I'm gonna go and essentially just look at it. If it doesn't make a move towards me, I'm gonna.
I mean, it's moving towards the shore.
Is there like a pebble somewhere down?
Sure.
I would like to. Can I cast? I think this is a cantrip that wizards have, which is daylight or light.
Sure. Yeah, light's a cantrip.
On that pebble and just throw it into the.
All right. Yeah. Sure. You will disturb the thing that will now emerge from the water quite briefly. The best way I can describe it is a combination of maybe an octopus, a lamprey. So it's got like kind of like a weird lamprey mouth, tentacles, a number of what looks to be human faces with various human parts on them. Both ones that identify it as it having weird like maybe souls of men and women merged with them in various places. And like, I don't know best. It's an obscene monstrosity.
Okay, well, this is what I get.
I'm just going for whatever you think an obscene monstrosity sounds like. It's that.
It's a horror beyond my comprehension, is what it is.
No.
Kinda is.
This is literally payback for all those things I did
Yes, it
back
is.
in the material world.
Mm-hmm.
Is it coming my way?
It's kind of like screeching towards the shore. you could probably move in the tunnel off behind you, away from this place.
I'm gonna do that with haste. I'm gonna go. Ah!
Yeah,
I literally
it doesn't seem to be leaving the shore, but as you kind of move through the tunnel, you find yourself in an area where, rather than just one big lake, it seems to be a couple hundred pools of these liquid spread throughout a room.
Okay, it's the same kind of liquid.
Oh yeah, green, glowy, with walkways that seem to go in between them. With lakes and pools of various sizes throughout this massive chamber.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go. Does this place look worn at all?
It's cave-like in stone. I mean, like, that's the best I can say.
And there's like no sign of life anywhere.
None that's noticeable, but if it's like the thing you saw on the lake, maybe you don't want to notice any life. Honestly.
It definitely don't. But so, how tall are the ceilings here?
Oh, let's say like 20 foot tall. Not very
There's, like,
tall.
There's like nothing above me that's like also creeping down, staring at me.
Nothing you can see.
Because I'm gonna keep walking forward. Hopefully, nothing notices me. I'm gonna like raise my robes a little bit to like towards my head like a hoodie and keep walking.
Yeah. So, Misty.
Mm-hmm.
You find yourself kind of crawling out into hewn stone walls.
Oh, fun.
And what looks to be the back of some form of cell with the door open.
I pause for a moment and mutter, every day I regret signing that stupid fucking contract.
No one's in front of you. No one seems behind you.
What did these idiots do this time? How do I have to save them now?
Okay, well, first of all,
I go through the door.
You seem to be in some form of dungeon somewhere.
Lovely.
Like, you emerge from the open cell doors to, like, rows of cells stretching off in both directions. You can see, like, far off to the left, it does seem to be, like, go to eventually, like, a split where it goes in, like, 4 directions. Same with your right. But also, like, there's just this weird green glow about everything. So it's not total darkness. It's just this, like, unusual, weird glow that seems to emerge from nowhere.
Rest in peace, Tantus. You muted Erik.
Oh shit.
Oh, hey, I'm back again. Do you hear me?
Back, welcome back.
I don't notice. I don't notice because it must be on your end because we're the Discord's end because I'm not getting it.
I'm thinking it might be Discord.
Yeah, it's definitely something with you.
Yeah.
No, it's not Discord. Discord's a perfect program that has no flaws, as we all
Listen,
know.
listen.
I don't know.
we all
I don't know how. I don't know how
programmers-
it's on the stream. That's the question.
Who knows, man?
We all know programmers are really good at their jobs and
Yeah.
never make mistakes.
Exactly.
I will tell you. You can hear what sounds like the screams of the damned echoing through here, of, like maybe people being tormented somewhere.
Classic.
Well, I would have, just retired and lived out the rest of my days with my husband on a nice island, but no, I decided to stay with these fucking idiots. We did a stupid war. Why did I do this? Walk towards one of the directions. What were in the directions?
More cells. You're seemingly some kind of
Start
dungeon.
walking.
All right.
Lots of these guys.
So, Chester.
Nope.
You will kind of crawl out. No one in front of you. Everybody disappeared for a second, and then you kind of crawl out into this area. Discord's being weird. Can you still see me moving and stuff?
Yes.
Yes.
You're fine.
Okay, because I just noticed in the window Discord, because I have the window up, Discord up. It says not responding.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh, but you are moving now.
The
So
stream's working. The stream's
Yeah.
good. So.
Hey man, we just keep chugging along.
For a second there, I'm like, what?
Yeah, stream appreciate. Just press on, boys.
You appear to be on what looks like a ledge somewhere in a big cavern where there is a kind of a pathway that goes over out over this cavern, but otherwise it's just like it seems like it falls off the sides.
I'm gonna make a perception check to see if I hear anything around.
Sure. All right. You do hear something, but you don't really know what it is, but it sounds like it's coming from over the edge and down.
I'll look.
Kind of approach the edge and kind of look down.
Yeah.
Okay, so the bottom floor of this cavern is this swirling vortex of something. Do you have any knowledge planes?
Oh.
Shocking.
All right. I'll give you something. It does seem vaguely familiar to the portal you saw the other day. In a way. Except instead of glowing, it's utter blackness. But otherwise, it does seem similar to that. But it also seems to be the floor of this massive chamber with this very narrow stone walkway that goes for a few hundred feet over the top of it in a very, like, gravity-defying manner.
Does it remind me also of the very small remnant to the portal of?
Yes. You
Yeah.
did encounter that.
Yeah. Is the way I came in still there?
No.
I would just nope out of here at this point.
No.
Coward.
It's a small tunnel that goes about 3 feet before it ends.
I said we should have made sure this guy was on the up and up.
Chesh is like, man, I should have trusted Revia
Technically,
just to
all
go
of you are
on.
in Duskmantle. You're just in different areas of Duskmantle.
Oh, that, for all I know, I was led
Oh, sorry,
into...
Duskfathom. Yeah.
For all I know, I'm led into some weird place and abandoned by my friends.
Yeah, you know,
Especially since I have no knowledge planes, that's why I'm not gonna be like, oh yes,
Yeah.
I'm in Duskmantle. I'm just in
well,
interesting
the one of you that knows knowledge planes might be able to know kind of a little bit of it. So I will describe what Duskfathom is. It consists of buildings that hang from stalactites from ceilings of dark caverns, isolated dungeons rise from the depths, pools of factory residue that give birth to obscene monstrosities, and of course, portals to hell, abandon, and the abyss. Welcome
Oh.
to an awful, awful location that you were invited into.
I am going to use my ring though
Mm-hmm.
of shooting stars
Uh-huh.
to cast dancing lights.
All right, hey, you can throw your lights out, and you can see that the stone pathway that seems to be the only way out of here does keep going. You're not sure how far it goes, but it does go over this weird chasm to Void Portal of Doom.
I guess I'll continue because I have nothing else I can do
Great!
other than just sit here and look into a void or jump into a void.
If you want to end up in one of the 3 evil domains, you really could.
Not particularly. I mean, I am chaotic, but I'm still good.
I would roll to see which one you'd end up in. I haven't determined.
You don't want to go to any of them.
No.
No, you don't. Anyway, we are taking our break here because it is about time for it, and I want to get drinks and stuff. So, when we're back, a little bit more in Duskhaven, Norgor's domain, is everybody's for Duskfathom. I'm sorry.
What fresh hell we're in.
It's not
Sorry,
great.
it's not hell.
I could be in a fresh hell if
Yeah,
I
good.
wanted.
Yeah, you want to go?
He could
Sorry,
end up in
hell would be the best place to end up.
Yeah, actually, you're right. I'm sorry. I was being an optimist.
Anyway,
My
no.
bad.
Funny enough, the abyss wouldn't be the worst.
Abaddon
Yeah.
probably would be. God, Abaddon's not great. Anyway, be back when in a.
I'm gonna run into some Cenobites or something.
It's not hell. Maybe Cenobites. That's possible.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Yeah, who's gonna be Pinhead?
Hell adjacent. I started as Pinhead. He's Pinhead Larry.
So, you're cool. You'll kind of wander through these caverns following them, occasionally making a choice whether to go left or right, or sometimes 3 ways, left, right, or forward, kind of like wandering through the green glow with the weird dripping green slime, like water all around the place that just honestly it glows and is very strange. But this is just kind of like very maze-like and confusing, and you'll wander around there for you're not sure how long. Before you will hear a voice behind you. A very familiar voice. What are you doing here?
I'll turn around.
It's your sister.
So Yaalkol's instantly suspicious, but I don't know, like... So I would step forward and say... When I was a kid, you read me a book every night. What was it?
But what are you doing here?
That's what I thought. I did look around and say, are you like a magic thing or are you faking? Are you real?
Are you
Like, are you like an
There's another voice behind you.
illusion?
There's another very familiar voice behind you. I'm as real as I need to be.
All right. I turn around.
It's your father!
Well,
Yes, this is how Yaalkol gets therapy.
okay. So, you could play tricks. You could put on faces. What of it? Is this what you're gonna do?
You'll feel like something grasp your hand.
I look down at my hand.
There is a small little girl holding your hand, kind of like coming, kind of smiling up at you.
Oh. What is this? This is very
Come on,
strange.
mister! You're here, aren't you?
I am here.
Yeah, why?
I'm here to speak to a god.
Oh, that's neat.
I wouldn't say that,
Uh-oh.
but actually, yeah, it's pretty neat. What about you? What's your deal? What's your name?
I don't think I have a name. Do I? Maybe I do. Call me Beth.
I like Beth. That's a good name.
Sure.
Are
Why don't you come
supposed
with
to
me,
leave?
mister?
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. Let's go. I'll follow.
Okay.
Face.
I just very casually just gonna follow this child by the head, leading me by the hand.
Uh-huh. Revia.
Yeah, what's up?
His mom and dad.
As you kind of like walk into one of the like a room, as you're kind of wandering between this like network of rooms that seem to like and like passageways that go in between these like almost like house stalactites that are built into like the ceiling, you'll hear a voice of like, "Oh dear, why are you here?
Bro.
Come sit down."
Jesus.
As you see like your mother with like a plate of
Nah.
food, putting it down on a
I just-
table. It's like
I walk
hot
away.
and steaming.
I look back, I just continue walking.
As you turn around, you'll see your father there being like, "Now, hun, why are
Shit,
you
bro.
leaving? Why are you here?"
Why are you here? How about that? I think that's a more important question. If you are who I think
We're here
you are.
because you're here. Now, come
you're
on,
not really.
sit down and enjoy a meal.
What is it?
Your favorite.
I don't like this. This is suspicious. I'm gonna continue going that way.
Okay.
I like walk around.
Uh-huh.
I like look back, like
You don't want a nice meal?
this is so weird. No, not when I'm in the middle of this hellscape. Well, it's not literally hell. I think that's like somewhere down below.
Well, why
us.
are you here then?
I gotta talk to Norgruberg, okay?
Mhm.
It's supposed to be just a nice chat, and now it's like
You'll hear a noise, like, as you're kind of like turning back, coming from the way you were trying to go to. This, like, it sounds like boink, 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 boink.
Grinner?
No, as a ball,
I was hoping it was Grinner.
as a ball comes rolling up and kind of knocks into your foot.
Not Grinner. I was so hoping to see Grinner bounce.
Hey there! Can I have my ball?
Who are you?
There's a young boy now standing in the way you were planning on going.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Beth. Not a very good boy's name, is it?
No, I don't. I mean, you can be whatever you want.
Thank
I
you.
don't care.
Can I have my ball?
Like, yeah.
Thank you.
Take it over.
So, Mrs., what are you doing here?
I'm trying to speak to Norgruberg, okay?
Oh,
God.
okay.
You know where he's at?
Maybe. Why don't you come with me?
Man. I'm gonna sense motive.
Sure. Sounds pretty like, I don't know, like a kid. Senses like a kid. Like a young child.
Man. I flip a coin.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it. Bad decision. Yeah, leave me. I'll follow you.
Great. Jacub.
Yes.
Yeah, Jacub.
As you're passing through these puddles and stuff like that, where like you've been trying to avoid horrible monstrosities that are like, you know, they just seem the worst things in existence live in these pools. As if like people dumped something in there and like it mutated into the worst things that could exist. And maybe you're getting high on fumes, you can't tell. But you'll hear a voice that seems oddly familiar for a second. Jacub.
I turn around. Who's there? I swear to God, I'm armed.
Kind of sitting on a rock next to one of those pools is your father.
Ah, God, I'm in hell. This is the worst.
Jacub, what are you doing here?
I'm pretty sure I died at one point, and I made a god killed me, and I'm here, stuck in the worst part of my life. But
Well,
I
why are
think
you here, other than that?
I'm looking for the entrance to Norgruberg's place, I think.
Huh.
Trying to make an appointment, and I'm very lawful about this stuff now.
You'll hear another voice behind you. How are you now?
I turn around like in a scary movie, like, who said that?
It's a woman you do not recognize standing behind you.
Oh God, is she like
A sea elf woman.
Mom? Get away from mom issues. Okay, well, yeah, I'm trying to. Look, man, it's lady. It's extremely hard to explain to someone I just met my whole life, but I don't know if I am, but I'm not against it.
You feel something rub against your leg.
I scream.
Ah, okay. Ah!
Ah, oh God!
That's an appropriate
you look down and there's a cat at your feet.
Oh shit! Okay, I immediately pet the cat.
You're like, oh hi there. Brrr, thank you for the pets.
Alright, now you made it
Fuck
weird.
that. I'm gone. I leave.
now you made it weird.
Jacob's time has been weird the entire time.
Yeah. I was just in a hallway, dog.
I go. You're welcome for the pets. May I ask, do you know why my parents are here? And why do you talk?
Meow. I don't know. Meow. Scratch my chin.
I will scratch its chin.
Brrr. So nice.
Oh my god.
This is horrible.
Oh my god. I swear to god, if you say like, you know those animes where like they like lick their paws, but it's really their head. So I'm gonna disconnect. Swear to god.
No.
Yeah, oh it's nya. That's what they say.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna yeah. You're welcome.
Oh god.
That was amazing. I fucking hated you for making that joke. Rotten hell.
Right.
Anyway.
Kansas, does it look at up and go meow gurf?
No, doesn't either. Anyway.
I'm gonna put the cat on my head and go, look, clearly you're some sort of like Deus Ex Machina type of thing.
No, I'm just Beth. Meow.
Beth?
Beth. Meow.
Like B-E-T-H Beth?
Probably.
Oh, okay, I guess.
Is Beth a good name for a kitty? Meow.
Well, I mean, I personally like Sir Ferguson, but that's fine too.
That doesn't sound perfect.
That just
But perhaps you can... Perhaps I may help you. What you're seeking.
I mean, that's kind of a loaded question, because, like, right now what I'm seeking may not be exactly what I'm seeking, so are you offering to send me to where I want to go currently, or what I actually want?
Follow me and you can see. Meow.
Well, I mean, it's better than talking to my dad, so yeah.
Your dad's gone now. It's just your parents are gone. They were there while you were talking to the cat. They disappeared.
Jacob cries a little bit. And he'll take a step forward.
Mm-hmm.
Because he'll walk towards him.
Alright. You'll follow this cat to somewhere.
Wise decision.
Misty.
Great.
You'll be going along, and the cells will be empty for quite a while. But then you'll be noticed that there seems to be noises coming from the cells.
What kind of noises?
Screams of pain and suffering.
Ah, comforting. Thank
Classic.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Very comforting.
Of course, there's barred windows if you wish to look in on them. See what's there.
I think I will.
Alright. You look in one, and it seems familiar. Someone you've met before. Impaled. Stabbed.
Nice.
Shot.
Classic.
Someone you murdered.
Ah.
The next cell, someone else. As you kind of like move down the hall, you'll hear a noise that sounds like marching boots, metal, and like metal boots marching against the stone, coming from around a corner, like as you kind of pass by one of these corners for tunnels and stuff.
Oh, fun. Keep running.
Around the corner it looks to be a armored figure, except their head is bent at 90 degrees.
Man, I get like, man, these guys, they get to see their family. I get some fucking Silent Hill shit. Go fucking give me Pyramid Head. I got like
the holding kind of like a staff, this armored like warrior will kind of like call forward this familiar figure. Grand Inquisitor of Asmodeus himself, what brings you here?
Who the hell are you?
Do you not recognize, as it takes off its helmet, your work? This is the, like, high priest you killed.
Oh. No, I rarely think about you, actually.
Yes, you wouldn't.
You deserved it. But you're not why I'm here.
No, I am not. But, unlike the others which are seeing dreams of Norgaber, as he kind of clacks forward, kind of like moving around you, I am perhaps actually here. The borders of the Hells are nearby.
Lovely.
Asmodeus would love for you to come and visit.
Oh, I'm sure, but I'm afraid I have things to do. And I didn't bring him a gift. That would be quite rude.
No. And again, like, he's got his head is, like, snapped in, like, to the side, so it's really, like, awkward to speak with him and stuff, you know? It's very kind of disturbing. Very pleasant.
Lovely.
And a familiar voice will speak up then.
Oh, God.
Are you done playing?
Whose voice is this?
It's your husband's.
Oh, shit. I turn around.
He's kind of leaning against the wall nearby.
You are not real.
Why are you here? Interrupting my fun, are you? I'm sure I can drag this one off to where we come. The borders are so close here.
I'd like to see you try. You already failed the first time.
Yes, but now I'm dead. You can't kill me twice.
I'd be willing to try that. You must know, dear husband, I'm here to speak with Norgaber.
Are you now? Well, that seems interesting.
Yes, it's been nothing but interesting since I joined these lovely individuals.
Opening up like a cell door is Harrisk, you know? One of the cell doors that was sealed off. And like kind of looking back at the screaming individual that's in there and closing the door behind him.
Now you might be real.
Hard to say sometimes. Even I don't know when I'm real or not. I think I touched the Feywild one too many times.
That sounds about right. Well, I'll just be going, continuing down this hallway.
A elderly gentleman, kind of dressed in like kind of like a slightly tattered, but looks like once were very nice clothes, will kind of move into view almost as you kind of turn around with kind of a cane and be like, "Ah, so you're here."
Mm-hmm.
Don't mind, it's ones. You're looking for something, aren't you?
Yes.
Friends? Someone to speak to?
Someone to speak to.
Well, if you follow me, maybe I can take you where you need to go. Away from
Nice.
the rest of these, too.
Well, we'll sense motive this guy.
Okay.
Or attempt to.
Alright.
Bad roll.
At very least, seems to be genuine about leading you somewhere.
Okay.
You don't sense a natural danger from those words, but again, it's kind of hard to tell.
And it's better than standing around here talking to dead ghosts and fake people.
Things here are both real and not real, so the words fake people aren't always true.
I don't know. Well, lead the way then.
There are many things to see and do, and I'm afraid one's nightmares are not here for you.
Alright, let's follow the dude.
Alright, follow the dude. And finally, as you're kind of crossing a long passageway that has gone on for quite a bit of time, Chester, you will see that the long over of this kind of void will kind of end in what looks to be another area that's like a cliff face area, like a jut out. My English is not escaping me. You know what I'm talking about, though.
Yeah.
And sitting on a rock there is the closest person you ever had to a father. What are you doing here, boy?
Better question is, what the hell are you doing here?
Obviously waiting for you.
Yeah, no. What kind of trickery is this?
No trickery. A very familiar voice. One that you probably haven't known for many, 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 many more years.
I'll look.
It's your actual father.
Did you crawl out of the pit?
What are you doing here? Wandering around above a void.
Looking for my friends who all disappeared.
Perhaps they're down there.
Well, I'm not about to jump down there.
But they're your friends. Wouldn't you want to risk everything for them?
Prefer not to go to hell. Or worse.
Could be anywhere. A black void swirling into who knows where reality. Could be hell. Could be somewhere wonderful, just disguised. You don't know, do you?
As much as I'm willing to jump into the fray, I am not willing to jump into a black hole.
Seems in a way reasonable. But would you jump if you knew they were there? A voice kind of behind you.
I'm gonna roll my eyes and turn around.
It's an incredibly beautiful young woman. You don't recognize her.
And who might you be?
Someone that maybe could help or maybe not. You're looking for friends, are you?
Yes.
How do you know you're going in the right direction?
Well, there was only one direction to go into.
What's
That
there?
wasn't a black void.
Well, yes. That one seems obvious. But wasn't the only choice you could make.
Didn't seem the way to go back. I mean, I could try to scale the walls.
What are you seeking here?
Well, we're all supposed to meet Yeah, cannot say that name. Bergmeister.
Why?
To help get rid of an enemy.
Why would you expect assistance?
A friend of ours arranged the meeting and said it was a possibility.
Possibility. Interesting. Perhaps I could assist you at least.
Well, I don't have anything else I'm doing at the moment.
It would require a little bit of a leap of faith. Are you willing to take that jump?
You want me to jump in the hole?
No.
Okay. What do you want, then?
Well, if you follow me and you'll see. Not everything is as it seems.
Obviously, I know that my father and my friend was not here.
No, I mean, you are blind to some things that you would need to see in order to navigate. As she'll pick up a rock and toss it over towards the pit, and it will land on something.
Ah. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to reach in my bag and just see if this works.
Mm-hmm.
And chug my potion of sea invisibility.
It might work. You can tell there's something there.
If you need the wording.
It's more like it would function like an invisible stalker is. It's still technically invisible, but you can kind of see it.
Okay.
That's the way I would describe it. So it's sort of like
my character wouldn't know. He doesn't practice magic, so he's like,
it's like there
maybe?
but not there, kind of. So there is something there. Definitely, you can kind of see now. It's just weird because it also looks like it's not there.
Gotcha. Tricky.
Very. Well, you coming?
Don't have much of a choice, so sure. I'm also going to just sense motive for the hell of it. I don't have a good one.
Sure.
So. Oh my god!
Nice.
Best I can do!
Honestly, again, you don't really sense anything like malice, and she just seems to be generally talking about leading you somewhere. Again, like, you know, she's telling the truth about leading you. What that actually means in the end, that's kind of hard. But, like, I'll tell you, you definitely don't sense, like, a malice from her. So.
Okay. Well, I guess I will follow for now.
Okay. As each of you are being led, you begin to be asked kind of questions that anybody, because you're being asked at the same time, you can all kind of answer this as you want to. I kind of say like, so I get kind of like the answer. It's like, what makes you think you have a reason to negotiate what you're asking for?
Let's go first.
Because I got the balls to come down here and talk to him.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else got any good answers to that?
Yaalkol would respond, I don't know. I don't like Kerrigan, and I don't think he deserves to be alive anymore. So I'm trying to make that happen.
Your Harrigan is of no concern to us.
Oh, that's good. Then you can just cut him off. We'll leave.
No, I mean, we are not connected with this one.
You're not.
No.
It's
Why
his
would we?
cleric friend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't know that
Lucaria.
one's name.
Yeah, Lucaria.
Oh, that's right. It's the Lucaria. You know that one? That's the one I'm talking about.
I'll kind of actually taper this to different people. I think that's
Sorry,
kind of
I was it.
yeah. So, Jacub, the question will be asked to you. Why would a deity ever cut off one of their devout servants? You might be muted, Jacub.
Rest in peace. Yep.
Rest in peace, Jacob. He died on his trip.
I literally had a heart attack. The whole
That's some
time.
chat.
He had a heart attack and died.
You hate to see it.
Honestly, real talk, that's one of my biggest fears. She's just dying. Here, no.
I'll just tell you a
Should just
story
move
about.
on with the game. Just fucking deceased. Jesus Christ.
What is your dead?
Jesus.
After the session, I gotta
Yeah.
tell you something, Jacob, about one of my characters. Okay.
So Jacob will answer. I think sometimes it's great to see if your champions actually as competent as you think they are, or if it's just the fact that you're holding your hand. So I'm trying to like really channel my Captain Yaalkol here and speak with the raspy voice.
Misty, the question will be asked to you. You're one that's betrayed faith before. Certainly, Desna has all right to cut you off from any kind of divine abilities, does she not?
Mm-hmm.
So, then why would you ask the same thing of another deity, when you know that that is something that's not happening to yourself? Perhaps someone that is more deserving of that.
Is any servant truly worthy of any divine gifts? Or are we all just bullshitting you in the end with our loyalty?
Chester, the question that will be asked to you will be, say you could convince a god to help you out. What's in it for them? What do you have to offer?
Well, I know Nuremberg loves secrets, and we have plenty that we have gathered. A trade would be, I think, a fair thing.
You're cool. A question will be asked to you. What makes you think any secret that you have is not already known by the god Nuremberg?
You see, you're not thinking, right? It's not about the secrets we have. It's about the ones we're gonna make. Your current girl, she's just sitting there, planted like a tree. What sort of secrets fester in that castle? Nothing. Harrigan's a waste of flesh. And your worshipper, she's wasting the gifts you've given her. Us, we're pirates. We're people who like to make secrets. If you give me what I want, I will go out and I will continue to get you more secrets. I will generate more. I will lie. I will cheat. I will steal. And I will do all of that. Just generating it all. Not in your name, but I mean, do you really care if it's in your name? It's going to be your deeds. And I'm just going to do that. And your servant, if you let them stay, will just be planted forever, doing nothing, because they've tied themselves like an anchor to this coward. Let me do you a favor. Let me go deal with them. I have a way with cowards.
Revia, a question will be asked to you.
My God, I'm not prepared.
What makes you think you know anything about what's going on?
Don't really need to know what's going on, because I know what will happen. We're coming to ask Nuremberg to make our lives a little easier by stripping this person of their clerical powers. But either way, we're gonna go there and kill them. Isn't it better to make a deal with us, the clear winners at the end of this day? So at least you get something out of your dead servant?
Jacub,
Yes.
of all of your friends, if you had to give up one of them, which would it be?
Like, to kill them or just never talk to them again?
Perhaps that they get trapped here, never to
Oh.
return.
Ooh, Honestly, I don't know if I would choose just one. Not just.
Wait a second, you're telling me I can start making my way to the top?
All of them.
Hey, maybe we can make some more deals. Maybe you keep a few more. I got a list. I can actually go out and get a couple more guys and bring them in.
You're just gonna start collecting religions like the fucking soul stones.
Maybe.
I don't think realistically this is the first time Jacob's ever had friends that stuck around. So Jacob will say I don't think I would. It sounds kind of selfish, but I think the secret is that the adventurers are friends that made it along the way.
Would you give up yourself then?
Yeah, I mean, sure, why not?
What a good guy.
He's too good for this party.
He really kind of is. Misty.
Yeah, that is too. I would just roll some dice
He
to
just
be
wants
real.
mom and friends. That's all he wanted out of this party.
Of all of your associates, who do you think has the least arrogance?
Is that
Erik.
It's Misty.
Least arrogance. Damn. It's an interesting question.
I know the answer.
Man, I kind of do. I know what Myste would say. Let me look up the definition of arrogance to make sure I'm not thinking of the wrong word.
Acceptable. Acceptable.
Oh, yeah, I thank you, Google. The quality of being
Quality
arrogant.
of being arrogant. What a dumb.
Oh my, god. Yo.
Holy shit.
Guys, new word just dropped.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Arrogance. The quality of being arrogant. Yep. Uh-oh.
That's beautiful.
Circular definition. See circular definition.
Jack?
Welcome back.
Yep. We're
The
fine.
question of the least arrogant?
Yeah.
Captain. He's too stupid to make up lies about himself.
I would have said Jacob.
I would have said Jester.
Nah, I don't know. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
Chester could be a
Jacob-
bit full of himself.
Yeah, Chester definitely got some of that swagger.
Look,
I'm the best
look,
fucking.
all I'm gonna say is who's more arrogant than someone who uses magic to bend the world to their whims.
Yeah, but like, Jacob's got the vibes of like, oh my god, look at what I could do, guys. That's so cool. Don't you think it's cool? Please tell me it's cool.
Fucking second year art school vibes.
Yeah, dude, fucking Jacob is like, I want to impress my friends.
So the thing is that this is like impressionist painting, and like I've been dabbling in a lot lately. I'm really trying to find my voice right now. What do you guys think? I think it's awesome.
You didn't have to kill Jacob that quickly, Jesus.
It's just so true. Jacob just feels like that guy that like wants to like everyone say
Yeah,
what he does is cool because
That's
he
what I say.
doesn't believe in himself.
I think the worst part about like your statements that's partially true. That's why he's a transmuter. He's like, check out the cool things I can make.
Chester.
Yes.
Of all of those around you, is there one you would give your life for? Amongst your friends?
I would give my life for any of them. They've been good to me. I kind of hit the jackpot with this group.
I mean, you getting invites to gods now? Like, shit. It's been a couple months.
I mean, within moments of joining, I was on the pirate
Within a
council.
day.
Yeah,
The
that was
next day,
pretty funny.
you're like, you literally just.
Moving on, baby.
Yeah. You're cool. What makes you think you can be the leader of this group?
What makes you think I am?
Damn.
Look at these people. I'm not an idiot. I know that a lot of them think I am, but I'm not. I see what I am. I'm a mascot. A glorified one at that. But you know what? Everyone at the end of the game, they always invite the mascot to the party. I haven't been invited to a lot of parties when I was a kid. I get invited to everyone now.
Revia! You're so ready to throw another divinity under the bus. What makes you think what you're doing now won't be a nice example for another god who maybe cares even less? Might just forget to hand out all the powers in a drunken, interdimensional party, raiding across the seas of the various planes.
You know? Hey, if it happens, it happens. I deal with problems as they come at me. I don't worry about future problems I can never change. I'm worrying about the future problem I can maybe change.
Ooh. Next up would be Jacub. Right? Yep. Sorry. Just making sure I'm continuing in the right order.
Yeah, Jacub.
That's me forgetting order.
We're not in the order domain anymore, so you know you're good. It's not lost. Well, it is kind of lost, I think.
I don't know why, but that just got me. I'm sorry. It was like 2 seconds. Alright, I'm back.
You've been touched by the divine on your journey to the outer planes. Quested with some form of journey you might not know yet. Do you think you're ready for such things?
No. I honestly don't think I am, but here I am.
Myste. Ignoring the divine aspects of everything, you've wandered into a very, very dangerous place for your own safety, haven't you? Why should anything here protect you from what's crawling in the shadows deep from below and wanting your blood?
Man, that's a tough one. Oh, shit. Let's do a thing for a moment. The thing is here. Not scaring me. Do I think I need your protection? Maybe. Do I care to have it? No, because the things that actually want me are far worse than you. And you can't protect me from those.
But you should know. Hell is just around the corner. Why doesn't your old boss just crawl on up here to say hi?
Why indeed? Perhaps he likes this stupid game and how much it infuriates me. He does like to see me suffer.
Chester.
Yes.
I've seen the arrogance confidence deep within your little group. I've seen the know-it-alls. Confidence, but unfounded. But also I've seen plenty of reason. Who will make the best decision here? Who should truly negotiate? Who will put your entire group's safety best? Not who has the best words, but will know what to say.
I would say probably you're cool. He's going to be the most honest out of any of us. If you're looking for straightforward,
Okay. You're cool. The little girl will lead you into a large kind of cavern. Almost nearly empty. Save for what looks to be a kind of small stone, flat-topped. Sitting on that stone is a man. Kind of with very simple, kind of relatively decent, but nothing fancy. Kind of brown and black clothing. Something like a traveler would have. He kind of has like a small, like, hood up, kind of halfway over his face. Not quite obscuring everything, but just enough. As he's kind of like, seems to be currently balancing on one finger a dagger. And it's just, he's not even moving, he's just holding his finger out as the dagger kind of sits on there.
They're just sitting on the ground?
They're sitting on this, like, flat stone, almost like if it's a seat. And it seems to be the only thing in the middle of this large cavern.
I gesture to the ground near them and I say, "May I sit?"
There'll be kind of a nod.
To which I'll also, like, make myself comfortable. I'll put down my weapon. It's obviously, there's no use in having it. So I'll, like, put down my weapon, put down my bags and all that stuff, and I'll walk over. And I'll sit down. And I'll actually, for the first time, just take off my armor. Just...
Mhm.
And just, like, lean forward. And I say, so, is this, like, the real thing? Or is this, like, a waiting room I'm in while Revia does the talking?
What is real and what is fake is something you will never know while you are here. You must accept that.
Okay. That being said, who are you? Are you, is, like, all of this, like, you? Like, the little girl, all that stuff, that's you, right? I understand that correctly?
Whether or not I am he who you seek, I am he who you must speak to.
Okay. So?
He'll kind of flip the dagger, like, so it, like, goes flying up to the air, and it just kind of lands in the stone, kind of, like, straight down next to him.
I have...
Seeking a question. A favor, have you not?
Yeah. I have.
And you are the one that knows least. Are you also not?
I'd say I understand, at least. I know about the same.
That does seem to be a truth deep within you. Those of your associates are liars. Not necessarily because they lie, but in what they do, they lie. In how they present themselves, they lie. And some speak falsities in their words. Do you understand me?
Yes. I mean, so do I. I guess, no, not really. I don't usually lie. Not much. I'm not good at it.
And that is why you are the most interesting of all of them. A being without deceit, deception, devoid of trickery. But yet it flows through you. For what do you do? Prey on others for your wealth.
I mean, I'm just continuing the cycle. This is how it's been since the beginning of time. I'm just the one who's on top right now. I'll get to ride for a time, and somebody else is going to topple me eventually.
An interesting way to look at things. So, what do you want?
The caster, oh, sorry, what was the caster's name again?
Lucarian.
Lucarian. Okay.
Lucaria.
The caster Lucaria. I want you to cut them off from the source of power you grant them, whatever that is, and let them face judgment for their stupid choices.
So you ask two things, not just one.
I guess, the only thing that I'm really concerned about is with them losing their power. If you want them to survive the ordeal, I'm fine with them surviving. I'm here for one person, not the person you care about, just the person under the protection of Lucaria. So, do you care very much for Lucaria's life?
One mortal as much important as any other mortal. This is a truth. All of you have your importance in your places, but one loss is merely just a single loss. The question becomes whether there should be an exception to the normal rules. Why should the rules be changed? What do you bring that makes you more important than them? You are on a path of revenge, seeking the death of one individual, that you would come and petition the divine themselves in order to eliminate that which protects them. True?
Yeah. A
ballsy move, to say the least.
I don't do half measures.
No. No, you don't, do you?
Well, I imagine you've seen a lot of what we've done. I know no one in my general staff is a worshiper of yours, but we've crossed paths with your guys a lot. You've seen what we've done. I don't think that I have a much better case to be made than telling you that by granting us this favor, you're going to be making sure that the next leader of the Shackles is gonna owe you a favor. And I know you gods love to have your motivations. I'm a man who keeps my word. So, I came here seeking simply to release her of her power, but if you let me eliminate her, then I will say that I owe you a favor to be repaid when I am empowered to do so. I think you can see as much as many others that I am not solely capable of making myself king, but every single person that is here is capable of making me the Hurricane King. So it's gonna happen.
You would owe a favor to a god. An interesting proposition. For one that is in a position of power, certainly.
Not only is it that I offer my power of position, but my strength of arm is fair. And I can say that I can stand the equal of a lot of men, so should you have need for that, I could also help you there. I don't know, just throw out ideas. Your favor. That's honestly the only thing I could offer. I want Harrigan, but I also would like to take the life of those who protect him. I need to send a message, a clear one, to those who would be against me and my friends.
Would you give up one of their lives to have this revenge?
No. I'd throw away in a second if you said if in exchange for their lives. I don't care about Harrigan. Harrigan's about sending a message. I like to be understood that I'm not a man to be trifled with, but I'd throw it away if it meant any of their lives.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
There. That's my toll. A secret I've shared you. The secret of my heart. My one true weakness.
A weakness that many could read.
I smirk. It was obviously joking.
The question truly becomes, what could you do to sway me? What favor could I ask of you? Would I have you assassinate the High Priest of Sarenrae? Perhaps steal the most holiest of texts of Erastil? Head into Caden Kalin's divine domain and spray paint some very rude words on his wall.
That sounds pretty awesome. If I get a vote.
Perhaps steal the dreams of an archdevil. See what secrets are in its mind. I could ask many, many things.
And I would die in the attempt.
But you would say you would attempt it, if I asked you. Is that what you're saying?
I am saying.
If that included your friends' deaths too?
Any task appointed to me, I would ask them to follow me. And I know my friends as well as I know myself, and I think that if I asked them, they would follow me.
Then perhaps a challenge to you. Would you accept that? An assistance now, a challenge to be made. If you fail the challenge, certainly, the assistance that would be granted now would come back to bite you tenfold. I am, after all, as he'll snap his fingers, and there will be probably about 24 shadowy figures which will seemingly appear out of nowhere, surrounding you. A lord of all assassins. And the dark of the night. More than one life is not enough. Snap his fingers again and they'll be gone.
Well, I'm always up for a challenge.
Then I present something to you that will truly be wonderful. For it will be difficult, but perhaps not impossible. Something that your friends may dislike and be dangerous, but might not require them to face their deaths entirely. What do I speak of? You must find secrets from me. Secrets that are in the mind of a very powerful being. Secrets that can be stolen through many a means. But one of your friends might point you in a direction that could help you to find a way to steal those secrets. I would like to know at least one secret drawn deep from the mind from the archdevil Mephistopheles.
God damn it.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Hey,
buddy,
cool,
how
I
you-
know who that is.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
We'll end that there.
Oh, that's I don't know how the fuck we would ever do
Ooh.
that. I'd rather just kill the cleric, to be honest. That sounds easier.
That may require a lot more than just killing people. It might require trickery, knowledge, and connections.
Bro, yeah, I'd rather just fight a cleric.
Well, I'll say, I don't know, sounds easy enough.
Fucking hell.
And
Chester,
a
you
deal
picked the wrong
is
person.
struck.
Chester, you bastard.
Of course, Yaalkol would agree to it, which is wonderful.
No, that's pretty rough.
Wait, I'm sorry. What did you agree to?
To get the secrets out of fucking Mephistopheles, the fucking archdevil of hell.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
technically not
In
the
my
deity.
defense-
It's technically not the deity in control of hell. Only
No,
an
yes.
archdevil.
It's an archdevil. It's the same thing as a
Exactly.
demon lord.
Yeah.
Okay,
Very important, it's
all
not the
men-
same thing.
Yeah, Cole prefaced all this by saying, I may not look like the smartest, but I'm telling you, I know some stuff.
Yeah.
I know as much as everyone else. This was factually incorrect.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Uh,
I think
I
I
love
know
it,
this
it's
round
so-
knows more about
it's
Archdevil.
so in character.
I still stand by. I think he was the person to talk.
Hey, they say what they want, but I didn't lie about anything I said, okay? I deal with every problem as they come up.
But
I
I
don't worry
don't.
about
I
future
don't think honey words would have worked.
Well, you are lying about something all the time. Your wardrobe.
That's true, but that's because it's necessary. It's an understandable.
I'm beautiful.
Yeah. So, just a little background.
Yeah.
Mephistopheles, basically Asmodeus' right-hand devil, because he is the
Nice.
first true devil formed from hell.
He's like a CR, 30 creature?
He is, in fact, a CR30 creature.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out how to, like, get
Eric-
secrets from him. I
Eric
don't think it's
knows.
possible for us, I'm gonna be real. We're about 7 levels too low to handle it.
The thing is, I'm going to tell you here, you do have connections with some people that have deep connections with hell. You might just have to trick and manipulate Chelix.
And
Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
easy.
on an unrelated note, the first D&D book that I ever got from my very well-meaning mother was the Book of Vile Darkness. And
Anyway, we'll leave it off there, definitely, because that's that's a great thing to make a deal about. Yeah, you probably could have negotiated for something else. But this is something that Norgrimmar really wants. He's look, you know.
Oh yeah.
Mephistopheles is technically got some, because again, it's a archdevil, has some divine powers, like lower, like demigod kind of powers. Its portfolio is also secrets, just like Norgrimmar's. So wants some of those secrets, you know. Yay! Anyway, I will go around and give some shout-outs. Yeah, cool. I mean, Erik.
Hi, I'm Chaos Incarnate. I've come to blow up this campaign.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
End of the campaign speed run. And so come see next session when I try to speed this up by seeing if I can't open up a second front with Russia. Hell yeah, baby! Let's do this.
You have been
In winter.
Yeah, in winter too.
Yes.
Je suis déluge.
Henry.
Well, I mean, how much I can say except for, thanks for having us here, watching Yaalkol make awesome game-ending choices for us. It's great.
Great decisions. The best decisions.
Hey, I stand by Chester. It was totally worth it. It's hilarious.
It'll go away. I'll have to figure out what you want. You'll have to let me know what you want to do, and I'll have to figure out something, honestly. But that's after post-Harrigan. That might be an in-between adventures thing. I don't know. Or
I don't even have any idea how we're gonna do that.
I actually have an idea.
Well, we can go visit Chelix.
I don't have an idea of how we're gonna do the
honestly, if you
4 of you can.
Yeah.
Well, we just magic you up.
But yes,
Without having
perhaps
using tasting.
with an entire upcoming possible war with Chelix, a trip to Chelix might be in order to add.
We could like just ransack some office or something, and like there's just like some secrets written down.
Dude, yeah, that's how we're gonna get the God of Secrets. It's gonna be a little fucking napkin that's on some dude's desk. It's gonna be like Asmodeus is allergic to cardamom. It's just
we can kill him. We can get the spices.
And we just go, we throw some cardamom on him. It's a mild allergy, just gets a rash.
Oh.
It's like, no! And then he kills us.
Oh my!
Sorry.
Do you have anything to shout out? I
Um,
think I've gone in the order. I don't know anymore.
Man, like, hi, it's me. You can catch me on Discussing Tabletop. You can catch me here, mathing out how many bullets it would take me to execute Yaalkol.
A lot. That's the answer.
It's at least more than 3.
He does not die once, so
It's very hard for me to die.
it
Yeah,
currently
also
is
one
very
actual-
hard.
Double that amount.
Yeah.
Now, we don't know what happens with the 1-up if I come back with full health, because if I come back at like 1 health, then it's basically just an extra shot.
I haven't decided, I'm gonna say. I could do both. It could be full health, it could be 1 health.
You can make it Breath of Life.
Yeah.
I want you to decide in the moment, because
I probably will.
Just roll a d20. The higher it is, the better.
It'll probably be cinematic, whatever it is, if it comes up. Who knows? You might not cause it to come up. Maybe
might
you
not
will.
die.
You got
You
pretty
don't
close a
make
couple
it.
of times.
All right.
Here's how
Big
you do
idea.
it.
Uh-huh.
He
That's how you do it.
dies.
Hmm?
Well, we kill Erik twice, so he goes to hell. He gets the secret, and then we do resurrect him out.
You know,
Okay,
he's
that's the plan.
actually already going to Pharasma.
That's just such a fucking inconvenience. That's like such a waste. That would literally be wasting 2 resurrections.
Yeah, you're
to
right.
send
Better
me to
idea.
hell.
Better idea. Just push him into a portal to hell. No, I plane shift him, and we leave him there until he comes, and then he sends me a message, and I'll come back.
Yeah, you know that they can't take my soul. Because that's how that works, right? I promised it to Pharasma, and so they can't. This is brilliant.
Doesn't mean
And
they can't
that's
kill
how
you.
plays. No,
Anyway.
no, it
Doesn't
doesn't
kill him twice. Good luck, devils.
Yeah. You can do it once, can you do it again?
Yaalkol, not to scare you,
Oh
but
my God.
it's the god to give up on their own, you know, like
Oh.
clerical thingy. I'm sure that did leave you behind pretty quickly.
No. Phrasma loves me.
So,
If you ask Phrasma one thing
So-
that she
So
cares
you
about,
got
I got nothing.
okay, Joe, got anything?
Rasma loves me, this I know.
I'm broken. Hi, I'm Jacub, I do stuff here. Stream tomorrow, probably. Tabletop, on schedule. I don't know what yet. Friday. More Subnautica randomizer. It's been fun. I've been making technology out of fish. Fish and plants. Much more. Look, I have to admit, it's the most fun thing I've done in a while. It's just the Subnautica randomizer, where they're just like, just shove some fish together and you make a battery.
yeah, is it fission energy?
I have a fish. Oh my god! Thank you.
Fair.
I'm just leaving now. We're done. Okay, bye everybody. Oh my god, bye.
Bye.
Oh.